Niners! Fam, I gotta tell you though, like you, usually news like what that hit. The bad thing about it is you have your phone, right? And your phone says, notification, Nick Bosa has season-ending injury. I'm not the kind of guy that take a TV down. It's too much. But I've exploded a few phones off of walls. I didn't do it. I had my hour and a half of crying. But you know what? I got to tell you right now, fam. This season's only 3 weeks old. It's too early to just bail on the season. So, you sit there and you rationalize with yourself. You say to yourself, hey, the team is more than just one guy. Granted, he is one of the most important ones. But I got to tell you, interesting things are going on with that team, though. So Robert Saleh comes back, and all of a sudden, his engineering of plug and play with certain guys, it could be a game changer and saving. I want to believe that. I refuse to give up on this season. So, I'm thinking to myself, there's not just that. We got a lot of offense coming back. Pretty soon the offense will be a lot stronger than it was, which will ultimately cause a domino effect across the team and make it just all around a better team. By the way, that defense is not doing bad anyway. Let me jump into this so I can get you. I can't wait to hear from you on this one. But the triumphant home opener, triumphant! Oh, God. And you know how I've been feeling for the last few weeks? Every time you look up, Ronbo's crying about Kyler Murray. I was screaming during the game. I said, here he comes, here he comes. Every time he got to his trot. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes, out of the limit. Don't get that edge. I thought we stopped him a couple times. We didn't. First down. We still beat his ass. We beat his little butt. So 49ers Week 3 victory Monday versus Cardinals, taking first in NFC West standings. I want to know how you feel. I hate being unhappy, sad, and anxiety-ridden during football season. I refuse to yield to this misery. We have been going along like this since camp opened from day damn one. I'm talking 08, OTAs and everything else. People still finding a way to get hurt. Getting out of their car. And instead of just closing the door, they close it on their arm or something crazy. Just the strangest things in the world. This is a season that makes no sense, but yet we're in first place. Go figure that out, right? And then you got Rudy on X. You notice I was good. If those of you on X that watch me and Rudy, I didn't acknowledge him. He's talking nonstop friggin' crap. I mean, he was just going, and normally I'd jump all over that, but I didn't. I was the adult in the room. I'm proud of me. I hope you are too. I'm going to try to do that with Rudy because he antagonizes me knowing I'm going to jump. Rudy, it's not going to work, man. It is not going to work. Throw your best stuff. Okay, you know what? See, he's upsetting me now. I'm not upset. I'm okay. Niners, after the first 2 weeks of playing hard-nosed, gutsy football, continue the same trend into Week 3. Cardinals provided San Francisco with the same level of challenges as they've been presented with all season long. It didn't stop us. It was another 4 quarters test that the Niners, of whom were wounded, battered, undermanned, outlasted the opponent to will their way to another victory. I'm so proud of them. I can't believe it. And they topped the NFC West. Did you see this coming? Honestly. The first two. When Brock got hurt, I said, oh, man, no. We're still rolling. We got a bigger test coming up this weekend, though. We got DeMarcus back, okay? We lost a couple, we gained a couple. This is the way it's going to be, fam. Get used to it. All the way to the end of the season, we're going to lose one, gain one, maybe gain 2, lose another. This is what we're going to do. Now, we're not going to get Nick back. I understand there's some dealings going out there to get how are they going to play? They're looking at Cincinnati. I'm not. So to the phones we're going to go again, fam, to applaud and appreciate another outstanding effort by the Niners to grind out another impressive win as they refuse, and I mean they refuse, to be denied and now lead the NFC West. Niners! Oh, God, yes. Ah. Ooh. Well, the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's go do the good first. Without QB1 Brock Purdy, GKBA, starting left guard Ben Barch, the Niners didn't look like their best against the Cardinals. But these things, when you look at people who have fallen out, okay, did you know? I mean, a lot of people already said, man, what are we going to do with this dude, man? We don't need no Mac Jones. Come on, comment. No, I'm a fan. I got to tell you, Mac Jones, I'm impressed. Anyway, but the defense, even after losing, one of the leaders of the unit played well and got lucky a few times. QB2 Mac Jones and the offense did just enough to earn the win. That D has been evolving a bit every week. The Cards offense so far being the biggest test as far as I'm thinking, right? There are a few Niners who shouldn't be satisfied, however. With their performance, will need to pick it up in practice. In fact, everybody on the team needs to know the urgency of getting better every day. You know, coach is always screaming at these guys, you're not getting better every day. You're not doing it. You're not doing it right. So this is what they got to keep in mind all the time. It's going to take every player on the team to elevate their game to make up for the loss of Nick Bosa, if that's even possible. Starting with Renardo. Hey, Renardo, come on, man. You know, Renardo last year was coming out as a child of great expectation, right? I just knew he was going to be a kick-ass this year from day one. Renardo missed some time in the third quarter with an injury, but you got to put the spotlight on him because so much has been expected of him this season, as I mentioned. Huge, though. Defensive pass interference penalty in the end zone right after the Niners scored their first TD of the game in the fourth quarter. Renardo! That gave Easy the ball at the 1 yard line. 2 plays later, Kyler Murray hits tight end Trey McBride for a TD. He's going to get better. He has to. He's got to reflect upon himself, get into a dark room, turn the light out, and sit there and talk to yourself. Come on, man. Kick coverage team. This has been a problem for how long, fam? We've changed coordinators. This goes back. We haven't had a special teams unit that we could actually go crazy about until Tony Montana. Have we been excited about our special coverage since then? Changing coordinators isn't making a lot of difference, is it? They allowed a 36-yard return on the open kickoff, a 21-yard return after their first field goal, a 33-yard return after their second field goal, and a 25-yard return on the free kick following the safety. Come on, man. Come on. This will never do. This is unacceptable. The special teams unit was left off of the hook only due to the ability of the defense being able to hold on most of those drives. Why are you going to overwork them? Do your goddamn job. If the defense has a cover for your asses and theirs, then what? Man, sick of this every year. Team discipline, another thing. 5 flags, including 4 offensive holdings on the Niners throughout the game for 69 yards. You know what the thing is? It's week 3. Okay, a lot of times it takes a lot of teams to get in sync, get in rhythm, get the balance right. Okay, that's it. You know what? It goes into week 4 though. Not only did the penalties cost the Niners yardage, but they also gave AZ 2 free points in the fourth quarter. We didn't need that. I damn near passed out. Dominic Pune, Dominic is a pie. He isn't his healthiest right now. I feel bad for him because he's out there, but there's nobody to take his place, and he's out there manning up. Get well, Dominic, and hopefully soon. You know, he's holding Calais Campbell in the end zone for a safety, but you know what? I'm not mad at that. Some of the other flags we got during the course of the game to help those guys get down the field at that point is what I'm mad about. The rushing attack. Oh, fam, hopefully this is going to change in a couple of weeks, but this has become a consistent issue going into week 4. The Niners need to rely on a running game. Everybody knows that in order for the function to function at its highest level. It was a so-so yesterday for most of the game. CMC and Brian Robinson Jr. ended up with 74 yards on 3.9 carries per attempt. How bad is that? CMC does that in his sleep all day. But you know what? They've changed defenses. 5-man fronts are becoming common in the league. As we talked about that yesterday. The league is adopting to the Kyle Shanahan method of offense because everybody started doing it. So we're going in the air a lot. Okay, well, that's fine. But there's other things you can do. And start running Christian McCaffrey off the goddamn tackles, Kyle. You know that's not going to. You cannot sustain that. He's going to get crumbled at some point soon. And then what are you going to say, Kyle? Oh, shit. Niners can't keep repeating this problem week after week, fam. Niners are going to need to find a way to get back to a well-balanced offense for success against most teams on the schedule from here. We've been getting away so far. But the Jags may be the toughest opponent they're going to see this year, and that is coming up next Sunday. I was watching the Jags. Jags are going to be tough. See, we talked about the Jags at the beginning of the season. We're all doing our schedule, right? So we got this. We might lose this game. We got the Jags coming up here. I'm always talking about. But, hey, fam, I better not say. I told you at the beginning of the year, Kyler Murray was going to bother me. He almost did. Anyway, I said Jags. Okay, we can do this. I've changed my mind. That's going to be tough. That's going to be damn tough. They look good. Defensively, they look pretty good. Marquise Valdez-Scantling. This is another problem. Outside of Ricky Pearsall, who pulled down 8 receptions for 117 yards. First Niner since 2006, by the way, to start the season with 2 out of 3 of the first games with 100-plus yards receiving. Ricky! His jersey must be jumping off the rack. Also, Kendrick Bourne. Thanks for coming back, Kendrick. Your role could increase. I wanted you to come in before Valdez-Scantling anyway. When people told me about Valdez-Scantling, I didn't believe it. I hadn't been paying much attention to him since he's been at the other places he's been in. Valdez-Scantling is poop. Get him out of here. He may be able to run fast. This dude's got all the tools you need to be one of the better. He could be legendary. He just refuses to be so. That's why he's going from team to team. He's the third wide receiver, though. He was held to just one catch for 9 puny yards. And even Mac realized that don't keep throwing the ball at him. I'm just glad DeMarcus is back by Sunday. The good, though, the NFC West standings get a shake-up. The Niners now have 2 wins inside the division through 3 weeks. Fam, did you know you was going to be in first place at this point? I didn't really know what to expect because I keep waiting to see what this team's going to look like on the field. I want to know, can the youngins hold their own? I kept saying to myself, if they can come out and do half a job, but I forgot the equation of Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh's got those kids playing some solid ball, and by the way, he's got them playing that solid 3 weeks into the season. Wait until about week 6 or 7 when they really get it. We already seen Michael looked like that to me, that attitude slam and tackle he did signified to me, 20-year-old, I don't care. He's ready to rock and friggin' roll. Wait till he gets real comfortable. I suspect that'll be about another 2-3 weeks. I'm talking about real comfortable. We may have a new Kraken to be released upon pushing nothing but a friggin' button. Those 2 wins so far are already more than the total NFC West wins from a year ago. We were pathetic. Their win Sunday also put them alone in the first place position in the only division where every team was above 500. The NFC West is tough, and we're treading water. We're treading water, waiting for the cavalry to come riding back in. No matter, San Francisco's division leader at 3-0 with every other team sitting at 2-1. Rudy, that's you in the loser bracket. Shut the hell up. Fam, Fred Warner, Defensive Player of the Year. I've already nominated him. I've already got him up there. With Bosa out, Warner led the way once again in typical Fred Warner fashion. Even with Nick gone, the defense only gave up 1 TD, while Warner turned in 11 tackles and 2 pass breakups. We're losing the rock, fam. No doubt about it. I'm not trying to. I'm not devaluing Nick Bosa. That is a bad mofo. We are gonna miss no matter what. But if we could just find a way to close the gap, compensate a little bit, we could still fly. And with the offense it's going to get better. That offense is going to be badass. By week 8, look out. We can't be any worse than 6-2 by week 8. And from there on, anything's going on because Robert Sala's going to have that defense up. I've got high expectations. I realize that. I think I deserve to have them. Leadership will not suffer though with Fred Warner, fam. Not as long as he lives and breathes on the field and stays uninjured. Niners may not be the number 1 defense in the NFL yet, but they look like they're trending toward that direction. What they're doing that's not normal. I don't care who we're playing. It doesn't matter. Nobody's scoring over 20 points. Get up. Championship level D. Thanks to Fred Warner in the middle of the unit. He's not going to allow the D to hang their heads and quit. He won't do it. And that's going to become real contagious. Everybody realizes they got to step up. You got to step up. It's just not a phrase everybody just throws around like they do. We're serious. I got to mention those. Mac Jones was injured, but strong when it counted. I could feel something here, right? Because it was gripping me. I was so proud of Mac, man. Jones said he aggravated that PCL strain he suffered in the preseason when he was hit late in the third quarter, but you could see it written all over his face when he was out there. I'm not letting these guys down. He played the rest of the game with a brace on. Stepped up big time in the game on the line. After throwing out an INT halfway through the fourth quarter, Jones shook it off. Bounced back to complete 5 of 7 throws for 59 yards. On the 49ers game-winning field goal drive, he was all up in it. He just looked like that kind of guy. He was that guy. He was just out there doing it. He refused to give it up. That was a big time, especially from a backup quarterback. That was big time. Christian McCaffrey had another heavy workload, but he managed to do it. I wish he'd stop having to do it. 31 touches in week 1 was already too much. Niners managed his touches a little better in week 2 when he finished with just 19. Okay, balance. Sunday's game was another one of those days. 27 touches, including 17 carries and 8 receptions on 11 targets. But you know what? If you would give him 18 to 21 receiving touches, I'm not going to get mad at that. Because that's where he could just gut a team. You let McCaffrey just run, he would tear a team apart. Because they expect him to come bounce off the tackles. You've seen what Brian Robinson ran, a 19-yard run, Carl. Give him the damn ball. And you could have, we could run 12. We could put them both in the backfield. This would just startle teams. Pretty soon they'd automatically think McCaffrey was going to go out for a pass. I understand that. But don't do that. Robinson can catch the ball. Alternate that. Keep him off balance. I could run that friggin' offense better than Cockett. Okay, let me take that back. I would be able to execute in that fashion at least a few times, and I just know it. There weren't a lot of design passes for a CMC, but with so many primary receivers out, Valdez Scantling, he may as well be a minus. We had 2 receivers out there yesterday. Jones had to lean heavily on CMC to check down the check down option a lot of times when the receivers and tight ends weren't open. So Tongas and Farrell, defenses are starting getting hip to Tongas and Farrell, ain't they? You know what? Oh, man. Kyle, you got to get him loose, man. I don't know what you're going to do, but Kyle, you're the genius. And shout out to Upton Stout, defensive player. That defensive player of the game. It wasn't a huge game for Stout. It wasn't. He had some faux pas, but he saved the game for San Francisco defense in the fourth quarter. AZ had a 3rd and 9 coming out of a 2-minute warning, right? And elected to try for the first down that would have effectively ended the game. I didn't even realize that. I was so busy running in and out of the room because I was so pissed off. I didn't even know that was a 4th down. You bleeped up, didn't you, Kyler? You and you. Oh, Upton said, no way. No. One-on-one with veteran Zay Jones at that. Jones got a step on Stout and was open up deep. Kyler's eyes got big. Kyler, your eyes may have shined, your teeth may have gritted, but that ball you was never going to get in. He put the ball on Jones. It would look like completion of the first down. That would have ended the game. That would have ended the game, fam. Upton put his hand in there and got rid of that. Oh, no. Not on my watch. Yeah. See, these are kind of heroic things We have a team, even the young heroes. There are a handful of big plays. I don't want to go through all of them because I'll keep you here all night. I want you to get on the phone. But that PBU was the one. The other, of course, is Nick getting taken out. The D-line steps up after Nick Bosa's injury. And they acted like they knew he was out there, and they were like a wounded animal out there. They fought. It looked like the 49ers may have had a hard time getting stops with Bosa out. No! They didn't really miss a beat without Nick. Oh, my God. Michael Williams. He seemed to have come alive. Fam, are these guys, were they depending on Nick? Were they sort of like staying out of his way? Were they downshifting to make sure Nick got his plays? Why did they wait till he left? Bryce Huff went off. He put together a really nice all-around game as they expanded his role, which is going to be the case in the weeks to come. The Niners defensive line stepped up to make Murray uncomfortable, and the whole Arizona run game to 106 yards on 28 carries with only one explosive run over 10 plus yards. We're not dead yet, fam. We're not dead. Shout out Eddie Pinheiro. Thank you. I mean, we've been 38 and 51 yards out. Relative ease. There was no struggle. It wasn't near right or near left. Eddie punched that puppy right down the friggin' middle. 35-yard game winner. And then stood back as the 49ers were charging toward him. Get off me. Get off me. I'm Eddie P. Yeah! Fam, are you concerned? And I know we all are. To what level, degree? Do you still believe? Do you? Get me all emotional. Rakeem! He says, I know this is going to be an unpopular take, but in 7 seasons, Nick has missed 2 due to injuries. Isn't it time just to move on from Nick? Pay a damn king's ransom. We got a lot of young studs on this team. Let's go. You know, Rakeem, I mean, that's easy to. I mean, I feel you on that, and I honestly wonder how much longer Nick wants to play. It's got to be really tough to come back from that kind of injury. He's been through. I think he went through it in college at Ohio State. I think he went down with that same injury and some other things as well. He's had 2 with us already. So how bad can it get? Is what I'm wondering. We got Johnny Wilson. This team is special. A player goes down and the 49ers still find a way to win. Players are coming back to attack, and we are going to be a problem for both the NFC and AFC. I've never seen a team like this ever in my life. Johnny, I'm feeling you on that. Guys, thanks for the contributions.
I can get
that. Maddie, are you opening up a bag of potato chips?
No, I'm just helping bring in groceries from the truck. How's it going,
you need
buddy?
more time?
No, I'm good.
Get those crickets to help you out. And there's thousands of them out there.
Yeah, I know. It's a little too cold. They don't even want to be out.
Yeah, it is that time of year. Maddie, I mean,
yeah.
How do you handle the trauma? What are you thinking going forward here? Is Nick? Are we going to survive without Nick?
Yes, we will. It sucks. He makes an impact, but I was thinking about it because, he went out early in the game, so
he did.
We seem to be holding up. So, yeah, he kind of made a good point. It's like, were people trying to let him get his snaps in and stuff? So I'm kind of curious about that. That's good. That's a good thinking on that one. I'm not sure.
Playing around him, or are you playing with him? Because
no kidding. Huh?
They went they went up another gear. When Nick left, it looked really ferocious. I had actually forgotten Nick left the game at one point. Okay, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I know. Huh? I know. I forgot that. There for a while, I forgot that he left early in the game.
Right? They
so,
made us think that way.
Kind of. I guess it could be a good thing. So,
man, you know what? If let's calculate. Okay, I think honestly, Nick was good to make a difference of at least a touchdown. What if?
Yeah, for sure.
What if the offensive guys had come back start piecing together just an invincible offense. Doesn't that make up? And I think they will. Because every guy that's coming back is going to be hungry as hell. We've got some premier. How many Hall of Famers we got? You got CMC, you got George Kittle. I'm almost about to put Ricky Pearsall. I'm about to put Ricky Pearsall in that echelon. Okay.
He probably should.
Yeah.
He's getting there, man.
We got to give him a couple
making
more.
Clutch plays when we need him.
He is ridiculous. We got to give him a couple more years, though. All right? So, but he's of that level. If he's doing
this next season, and I think he's just going to get better, dude.
He's put together 5, 6. How many games has Ricky played in the NFL? That's the crazy thing. He put in a few games last year. He's put in 3 this year. And he looks like that. What is that?
I know. It's crazy. It's something to be excited about, man. I love it.
It is.
That's a good look into the future, man. Seeing who we got coming back soon, seeing what we're really dealing with. I mean, it sucks Nick's gone. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and play that down.
No, I mean either.
But
it's gonna hurt. But
he's just a force. I mean, even people would always have to plan on him, man. You always have to worry about him,
right? Oh, Matty, there's another. Now you don't know exactly what to plan for. Defenses OCs plan their game around Nick. They were doing all the chipping and all the things that you do. You stunt on him, you double team. Now what do? You get a double team Horse?
Yeah, you're going to see people readjust
Bryce?
their plans.
You going to double team the rookies? They're already double teaming Michael.
Yeah. Well, that's to be expected. But I think that might turn out to be a bad thing for the other team because it might be a little bit of an underestimation, and the coverages might just be funny. I don't know. It might be that might be a good thing, man. They're going to readjust accordingly. So Robert Saleh is making a plan right now, man.
I know. He is. He's got that chessboard out in his house. He's got that light over the chessboard, just him in the light in a dark room. He's sitting there moving those parts around. He's going to apply names to each one of those other than the original names of those players on the chessboard, and we're going to be just fine. I got faith in Saleh. He's a freaking genius.
I do too. He is a genius, dude. That's why I love having him back, man. It just seems so fitting to have him back in the organization. He's just what we need. I'm less worried about Nick Bosa being out because of the performance that I saw on Sunday. But at the same time, knowing that Robert Saleh is going to make the appropriate adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think we have much to worry about, dude.
Okay. And by the way, Matty, we were planning for a quarterback like Kyler Murray, right? Not every quarterback's going to be like that. In fact, the next game should actually be easier. Like no, he's not. There's only there's only 2.
He's like a Tom Brady.
Yes.
As far as like how he moves.
Exactly. You can get him. Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson. After that, Rattler shocked me. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. But beyond that, we're not playing them again. So, but the thing is, man.
No. He's got a plan for people like Tua.
Yeah, Tua doesn't run much.
He's a scooter.
We don't play the Dolphins.
No, he can though.
Yeah, but he should. Well,
so.
I guess he shouldn't, but
Yeah, no. No kidding, no.
Matty, get those groceries unpacked and put that stuff away. Depending on how I feel, I may be back tomorrow. I'm all keyed up. I don't want this season to end for us. Maybe tomorrow, but for sure the next day. All right.
At least by Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I can't stand it. I gotta get it. I can't sit alone with my own thoughts. It's making me crazy about the 49ers. Man, have a great night, my man.
You too, buddy. I'll catch you tomorrow or the next day, buddy.
All right, man. Looking forward to it. Night, fam.
Night, buddy.
Hey, Smooth. Detroit won. I would have never picked up. This is why I don't bet money anymore in games. Smooth.
Detroit, 225 yards rushing on the ground.
I saw that touchdown that what's the name got loose. If he had a little more speed, he'd
They
ran that
just
all the way
scored
to the house.
again. They just scored again. 38-24.
What? Oh, what score?
Lions go win this with 1:42 left in the game.
Did you say 38-24?
It's 38-24.
Yeah,
Montgomery just ran it in again for another touchdown. About
Knuckles
20,
and
30
Sonic.
yards out.
See, Smooth? Knuckles and Sonic have been a fear of mine for everybody else is just now noticing them. I noticed them 3 years ago. I told y'all.
Lamar Jackson sacked about 6 times.
That makes no sense. Detroit is ready. Don Bird must be watching the game. We don't have to hear from him.
What's going on?
Hey, fam, I'm just sitting up here tripping, man, because the fact is, I had gave up the season as soon as I heard the news about Nick. But then after thinking about that for a while, I got over it. No, we're not. We're not done.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Please.
My cousin asked me about Nick Bosa, right? ACL gonna be out for the season.
Yep.
I'm not worried one bit. I'm not worried. Don't you think when you have defensive lines and you have a good defensive coordinator, in his mind, okay, if one of my key starters go out, what's my backup plan?
Oh, you've already.
Don't you think I have a backup plan?
You got a plan B.
Come on, bro. Come on. He's one of the tops, one of the best. Anytime a star go out, you have to have a backup plan.
Kyle could learn
now, I'm
from
gonna
Robert.
I'm gonna tell you right now what's going on right now since that happened.
Let me know.
John Lynch is on the phone to make a big trade
Trey
for a pass
Hendricks.
rusher.
I know. I heard about Trey. Well, how you gonna pay him? I'm okay. If he's on the phone, he knows what he's doing. But he's looking around. I know.
Look. Let me tell you. You forgot. York pulled back on the funds. Remember?
Yes.
He didn't want to spend like that for older players. They want to get younger in the draft and all that.
Yeah.
We have the money to make another move. Remember I told you when JJ went down and he talking about he want $20 million a year, and we said no, we gonna hold that money. We're not gonna pay him in case we need it for a veteran to come in if we lose a key player. Remember I said that?
Well, that's insights, ain't it? They knew better.
I said that. Now look what happened. Bosa is down. Now we had the money. If we gave JJ $25 million,
no money.
We'd have been fucked up. That's why then I would have been panicking. But I'm not panicking. We have the money to make a move, bruh.
How many first round picks would you give up?
Then you have to look at who else fit his system to a T. Huff.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not worried about Huff. But does he
can
need another veteran?
On the line.
Uh-huh.
Brian Huff that we have, Huff the pass rusher that we have, number 47.
So do you want to make a deal or not make a deal? What are you thinking?
Yeah, we're gonna make a deal. But it's not necessary. But believe me, Lynch is going to.
No, I've seen that. That's all everybody's talking about.
We're trying to win now, bruh. That ain't cap, bruh. That's real shit. Trey Henderson, Brian Burns.
Smooth.
And Kevon Thibodeau.
Question. How many first round picks are you willing to give up for either of those players?
Henderson, go cost him number 1.
Only one?
Or 2 and a 3. Or 2 and a 3, or 2 and a player, or something. Yeah. Henderson.
Okay, as long as I have to give up only one first round pick. Don't give me multiple first round picks. But otherwise, for Hendricks.
No. All we need is one. We have room to sign one big name player.
No.
That's why
I'm talking about how many first round picks. I mean, just I'm going to get Trey Hendricks one first round pick. I'm not giving him 2 or 3 years.
I'll give up. In 2026, the draft is more deeper at running back and quarterback, not so on pass rusher. I give them a number 1 and get back a number 4 and a player from them for Henderson. That's what I would do.
I can live with that.
But he's worth a number 1. Fuck the age, he's worth that. He's in his prime. He's worth that. He led the league in sacks and shit. Well, 16 some sacks. Bruh, look, bruh.
Oh, no, that's
He's just
ridiculous.
sitting
50. He's an animal. I want
but
him.
the Bengals go play hardball. Bengals go play hardball like they always do.
Yeah.
They're still bitter about we kicking their ass in the Super Bowl, and they ain't gonna work with us just like the Raiders.
I know.
But Up can move around on either side. Just don't play him on the inside. Philly did that. It didn't work like that. That's not his style. What you call him? No, Solid know how to use them, bruh.
No doubt in my mind. Damn.
Then we got Williams too. He can play outside, inside.
You know, I know we got
Griffin in there with C.J. West on the inside. We ain't gonna miss nothing. And
Smooth.
Look, ain't nothing wrong with the Niners running game. I'm telling you what's wrong with the Niners running game. Real quick. Remember I told you how deep the draft is, right?
Yeah.
How people go undrafted?
Yeah.
They got nose tackles, bruh. They picked up a lot of nose tackles. They saw what Philadelphia did with their running game. They're trying to stop that shit, bruh.
I tell you, Smooth, I knew once we got started, it would eat up that clock. Listen, I may have to come back tomorrow. I know we're not done. We got to go now.
Oh, I still got this page ready for you. I still got this page ready for you, homie.
I want to see it till the clock just dissolves
Sucker
real quick.
Freak, you know what it is, baby. 415, California Love. You know what it is. I'm out. Holla at your boy. All right, faithful.
Move.
All right, my brother Ronbo, the one and only. All right.
Night, fam. God, this is going to be an intense subject with this. Night, fam. This is going to be intense for a week. Rap, roll out the carpet. Here he comes with the Book of Champions. Rev.
I'm gonna jump right into it.
All right.
I'm a family. Just listen. I know we're all upset about Bosa being hurt. Trust me, it's going to be an impact. But right now, I agree with Brother Smooth. Like, I'm not worrying about nothing. I'm really not, because we have depth. Yeah. We legit have depth on the line. I don't think jumping the gun to trade stuff right now is a smart thing, just because we got to think about the salary cap going forward. Because Bosa is going to hit us hard in the salary cap going beyond this season. So me personally, I don't think it's, trade for somebody just to be a rental for just this year. Like, we got to think of longevity. You know what I mean? Yeah, Henderson, he sounds good, but like Smooth said, the Bengals aren't going to let that go just to let it go.
Oh, they want their firstborn. I know they do.
Right. I mean, wishful thinking, not knocking it, but, just next man up. That's the mentality that we got. And I will still put our defense up against anybody. Right now we're riding a very good high at 3-0, 2 division wins, scrappy wins, but hey, a win is a win. I do want to comment on, Jim Everett, the lamb chump. I mean, you can sit up here and cry all you want to. Y'all lost to the Eagles, and they came back and beat you.
Spotted a 20-point spot, and he still lost. And he's talking about
they really changed their name from being
what's wrong with those people?
Jim Everett the Great, because his career stats against the 49ers, I mean, his record is 4-14 against the 49ers. So, I mean, there's nothing great about Jim Everett, sir. I'm sorry. Besides being on Tecmo Super Bowl, that's about it. Once again, next man up, I'm not worried. We still got a top 10 defense. Offense just needs to get into a rhythm, and they will throughout time.
We got guys coming
I think
back.
Saleh knows what he's doing. I trust in Saleh, definitely. He will not let us fold. Let's just put it like that. If this happened under Sorensen, we'll freak out. If this happened under, you know what I mean, like under Steve Wilkes, I would have freaked out. But right now, I'm not. Like, we have the depth, to follow up and for him to, scheme up some stuff, switch up some stuff. So, week 5, Lambs, we're going to destroy you. Just to let you know that. We are going to destroy you.
Just
like legit destroy you.
Dang.
Congratulations to Don Burr. your Cubs beat the Ravens.
Right.
Y'all still suck.
I didn't see that coming. I'm
You're
that
still
would surprise
overhyped
me.
Cinderella. Like we're right now. I'm 10 toes down to what I'm saying. We are the team to beat in the NFC. You got to go through us in order to get to the Super Bowl in this conference.
I think you're right.
So
Because Green Bay
I'm
ain't.
gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna hold it up. I'm really not worried about no other team. None. It's either we win or we lose, and we just go on to the next game. But you're not going to come and face us and think it's going to be an easy game to beat our team. It's not going to happen. So, prayers up to Bosa. I'm praying for supernatural healing. I hate it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally, I'm just going to say this because I'm all about juju. I don't see what was the point of wearing white jerseys at home, and that pissed me off. And I had my white jersey on, and I took it right off and went to a home jersey. So, don't do that.
I know.
But other than that, hey, Ronbo, we thank you. We love you. We appreciate the platform to speak our minds.
Fam.
Hey, y'all know how I'm going to do it. In order to beat a man, you got to beat the man. Woo! 3-0, bang, bang, Niner game. Fuck the Rams. Fuck the Lions. I said it. Hate Kansas City to the day that I die. Let's on. Next man up. Let's go.
Rev.
Ronbo, appreciate it.
Thank you, fam. Appreciate you, too.
All right. I'll holler at you.
Good. I can't wait. All right, Rev. Have a great night, fam. See, Rev brings up a very interesting point, too. The point, I don't care how good you are, what we see for the first 2 weeks, you ever watch MMA? You notice that the guy that likes to, he doesn't want to grapple. He's going to try to punch his opponent out, right? And the grappler is not good at boxing, but all he has to do is get his hands on that dude, and it's over. This is what the 49ers are becoming. Grapplers. Hey, yo, Ellis!
Dizzle.
Ellis.
Sorry.
Well, being a 49er fan these days, man, the emotions are going up, down, sideways, up, down, highs, lots of extreme lows. And then you get that notice. And yesterday, remember we was talking about, don't worry about it, Nick. He walked up the field, man. It can't be an ACL. It's probably nothing but a bruised knee. No.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
And
we gonna be okay though?
It was a clean. It was a clean
tear.
A clean tear, so it should repair with the technology and just the way guys are recovering from that. The problem is, are we looking at him being ready the start of the season and him being his normal self? I think more out of the majority of players that get that injury, I would say yes for him. However, that's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes guys, a year and a half, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like a full 365 plus more to really get back to your peak self, you know what I mean? For him. So
it's early in the season, so maybe.
Yeah. I mean, we lost him. Remember that was that year we lost him in Bosa.
Yeah, what week was that?
In the Giants game.
Yeah.
That was week 2. The Giants game.
How
I believe they were both the same
uncanny
game.
is that? His first 3 weeks, and after that, he's fine. Okay, it's nothing that can be done about it now.
Right. So, but look, man, the more manageable, the financially, I think, feasible thing to do is go get Kayvon Thibodeau. He hasn't really had like crazy production over there with the Giants, but he has been, I would say, Thibodeau on the more consistent side. Yeah, he was a first round pick, from Oregon. I would go get Kayvon, and then somebody else was available. There was like an old veteran that was available. Did Jadeveon Clowney get picked up by somebody?
Just the other day. The reason I remember that because I laughed. Jadeveon still playing on every team. I wonder how many teams he has not played for. We're one. So, but he signed with somebody the other day. I think I remember something like that. Just recently.
Yeah. I wouldn't go for Trey Hendrickson. It will cost us too much.
I was thinking.
think if things get sticky and we get to, mid-season and we're looking good and we're still missing the piece, or we're barely getting by defensively, or let's say we take another loss defensively or something like that, hypothetically, then just put it all on the table, because at this point, we can't really mess around. We got to go for what we can for this year, even if it's a 1-year rental. That's scary. I think the only way we compensate or we make up for that is, say we get it, get Trey Hendrickson. We got to give up like a second round, pick, and then what we have to pick up. What about his contract? I think they just gave him. Oh, you know what? They gave him an increase on his yearly salary, from what I understand, or was that somebody else that got that in the NFL? I think they increased his salary for the year.
Oh yeah, they had to. He wasn't coming back otherwise.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. So then that actually makes us trading for him a little more feasible versus him signing an extension for several years for hella money, and then trying to get that, get him under that new contract. Oh. So we could get him under the contract that he has right now, what he was extended for. We have the money, I think, to compensate. So if we want to give up a second or third or something like that for him, and then we'll just have to add it to our tab of the money that we got, and I would run it. I think, now that I say that, because I forgot, I think they just gave him an increase on his yearly salary for the season. They didn't extend him just yet.
I was getting ready to ask you about that. Listen, he didn't get a new contract.
If I'm not mistaken.
No, I think you might be right.
I don't think he did.
So that means the 49ers would be left holding the bag if they gave up too many assets to re-sign him next year. Is that right?
Yeah, so that's essentially, it would be like a rental regardless, unless we signed him to a contract. So that could be a little,
You let him go.
It would be costly. It would be costly. At a minimum, it would be costly.
But not a first-round pick.
Go ahead.
And that way, if it is costly, not a first-round pick.
Hell no.
Second round?
Yes. It would have to be at least a second. Yeah, it would have to be at least a second for him, because I think he's the number one in sacks just last year.
Oh, he's worth it.
And he's been fairly healthy, so we would have to give up minimum a second-round pick, I think.
But he's
probably a second and like a fifth or sixth. Right. But it would be, like a 1-year rental, or we're at game 3, rental. So we're week 4.
That's it.
Yeah. So that's why I said Kayvon Thibodeau, because if we looked as good as we did in the second half without him, Kayvon Thibodeau, let Saleh get his hands on him and enhance him, and throw him in here. He's playing a different defense, I think, over there in New York, and so he could probably fit right in and give us production right away, and we could just kind of scrape by for the time being. We probably only have to give up like a 5th-round pick for Thibodeau, if I'm not mistaken, 4th or 5th.
That deal appeals to me.
I would rather do that.
Unless we got a lot of people who want to holler. Let me. I'm telling you, it's so intense. I may be back tomorrow. If not, definitely the day after that. See what develops. All right. Yeah.
You already know, man. Hit that like and subscribe. Shout out to fam. Shout out to the Dragon family. Shout out Tony Tone. Money Mike Jones in the chat. Harold in the chat. And Show and Frank and my man Smooth. Much love, y'all. In a minute.
Right. Let's look back at you, Ellis. All right, fam. Have a great night.
All right, fam.
And look, we got the return of Sharice, who works the Rams fans like nobody else. Sharice, so glad to have you back. We missed you over the off season too. Yo, Jesus.
Ronbo.
Well, Jesus, here we are in another fine mess. But Jesus, I'm joking. I don't know that we got to wait and see, because in 3 or 4 weeks from now, we could spend, remember after week 3, we were sitting there crying, alligator tears, man. We thought our ass was dead meat. And then somebody's going to say the wrong thing and be way out of line. I think we might be better without Nick. Oh, no, that's unacceptable. We're not taking that. That's grounds for getting blocked. But we're just saying, how we get crazy. Jesus, your feeling on being in first place, and also simultaneously the loss of a stalwart, a pillar of the San Francisco 49er defense. Are we going to be okay?
Of course we're going to be okay. And especially that the Rams out here blowing 19-point leads. Jim Everett over here crying every 10 seconds. Something about the refs. He'll blame the refs.
Fixed.
He's over there crying, having a meltdown.
They are such a bunch
Over
of
there
basket
crying,
cases.
punching the air.
Wimpy fans, you guys are ridiculous, embarrassing yourselves. What the? But go ahead. Let's talk about the 49ers. What do you got coming up for us?
Oh, man. I was over here earlier, searching for free agents. That guy Yannick is a free agent. Why don't we sign him to the practice squad? Bring back Randy Gregory. He was just with us, and we went to the Super Bowl with them.
These are all problem children, though. And when I say that, I mean mentally. Some of these guys, like Clowney. Somebody said the Cowboys picked up Clowney. Somebody else said Clowney was arrested the other day. I love our information, people, man. I have no idea what's going on with that, but yeah. I thought I read something about it.
Hell, we could bring back our boy Arden Key, too. Arden Key would be a big pickup as well. Work? No, but, we could probably give up, we don't have to give up much for him, probably.
No. These are guys we might be able to find without even looking around. I don't know who else, but yeah. We want somebody to because we're thinking Nick Voigt. I mean that's a lot to make up. Those are shoes that you don't necessarily have to fill, but need to come as close as possible. I like the way, because if anybody else gets hurt, let's say Bryce Huff gets hurt. Oh, I got nothing but a bunch of kids out there now. Okay, you know what? Let me not talk that into existence, but that's what we're up against.
No, we still got our boys Fred Warner. We got Winters, Ronbo.
They play in the second level. Well, yeah, I'm not worried about the linebacker crew. That's the best unit we got on the field.
We have Huff on the defensive line. We have young. Yeah, you're right. We have a lot of young cats. But hey, we were getting to the quarterback. There was just and Kyler Murray. He's just a little midget. He's a little midget Mac. Short guy. We can't catch him. He was running for his life. But.
And the second half's going to get better.
Not as fast as Kyler Murray, and Matthew Stafford is not as fast as Kyler Murray. So those guys are going to be getting lit up.
Yeah.
So and especially the Cardinals always play us tough.
I know, and we got to play them again this year.
That's fine.
Damn it.
That's fine. I'm looking forward to it. It's another dub for us.
Yeah, well.
I don't care how we get them as long as we get them, Ronbo.
Yeah.
We might have won by one, but you know what? A dub's a dub.
You're right. 1 point, 2 points, it don't matter. Exactly what we did. That's us. That's character, fam. Oh, we got guts. Fourth quarter, shootout. Nowhere. Fight.
We could be like Jim Everett, be crying, oh, the refs, 19-point lead, blow, choke.
Man, so you guys, pathetic comes to mind. I mean, that's just comical. 20-point lead, and it's the ref's fault. That's outrageous. I tell you what, though, fam. You know what? The offense, though, and I'm expecting big things in the next 3 or 4 weeks because we need to fix the offense. We're not running the ball. We're not supposed to be doing things like not running the ball. That's what we do. I understand the new lineups against that defending it, but we got to find out how to work that out.
Yeah, we all know how Kyle is, though, Ronbo.
Yeah.
But we all know how Kyle is. Once a big pieces goes out, he starts going into panic mode, and he starts not thinking right. So what's done is done. He'll have a better thinking cap next game.
Yeah. But he's Kyle damn Shanahan. I shouldn't watch you not be able to run for 3 weeks. He hasn't come up with any ideas. Mike McDaniel needs to come back to San Francisco. And he might be in a couple of weeks.
Does.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd be more than happy to bring him back.
Same
I'd be
here.
more than happy to bring him back.
Yeah, because in fact, he may be the one responsible for the big mind we give Kyle Shanahan. Although everybody's saying, we ain't doing anything from Miami. It's a different dynamic. If you bring him together and put him with Kyle, it's a different story. They don't even try to run the ball in Miami anyway. It's all about Tua.
Fuck it. Before he leaves Miami, he should trade the best pass rusher to the Niners.
That would be done. I love it. Dang, man, we got to go. I may be back tomorrow because I'm telling you, man, I'm all pumped up over this situation because we ain't done. Let me see tomorrow, fam. Or definitely the next day.
Ronbo, hey, thank you so much.
Thank you,
know,
fam.
like everybody said, thank you for the platform you provide for us. Shout out to the 49er Empire. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. I'm looking forward to hearing from you shortly. All right. Night, fam.
Go Niners.
Norm, let me come in here and get in here. Let me ask you what I love to ask you. Norm, what time is it?
It's Niners all day.
Yes, indeed.
Even on days like this, man, where you got to get real corporate, you feel me, with my analysis, you know what I'm saying? And, our condolences to the Bosa family. I hope they take care of that, and every fan that is worried about what's going to happen with this team. You know what I'm saying? It's like teams lose their superstars all the time, man. But
especially
the resilient ones are the ones who are able to bounce back from that. And whoever has their next man up, which we have a plethora of next man up. You know what I'm saying? And let's give Bosa that time to nurse that ACL. Oh, excuse me, I'm tying up my earphones right now. But time to nurse that ACL and move on to, we got Jacksonville next week, and just focus on who we have on the line right now. I do appreciate Michael Williams stepping up yesterday.
Looking beastly.
I appreciate Bryce. Yeah, he stepped up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Being able to almost have Kyler Murray at that end zone. He was like a half a football away from a safety. Yeah. So clap that up. Clap that up for Michael.
Playing. Like y'all think my mentor's gone. We ain't gonna play no football. I'm still here. I love it.
Oh, we're here. We're here.
Yes.
We're a resilient team. I love the resilience of the San Francisco 49ers. And I feel like resiliency is what we're gonna need moving forward, because we're gonna get counted out. We're gonna get counted out all season. And by not just from the NFL analysts, not just from the commentators, not just from the notables over at ESPN or wherever you want to, but by a lot of our fan base. A lot of our fan base right now is just they're questionable about how our season is going to end, and I like the optimism that I'm hearing from these previous callers. You know what I'm saying? Because we need that. We need that. Our fan base needs that. Oh, let me step back because they're playing some hypey music. But yeah, we need that. We need that from the fan base. We need our fan base to be optimistic and know that we're going to go out there and give it our best. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that stadium up. Let's go. That's exactly.
Right. And Brock Purdy coming back too?
Next week. Or this is coming up a week, should I say. Yeah, Sunday. He'll be out there. Because Mac Jones is beat up. I'm so proud of Mac, boy. Bad leg, limping, and everything else.
Who? Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones.
Jones.
Back then, y'all didn't want him. Now he hot. They all on him.
Brilliant, Rod. Brilliant.
But yeah, man. Like I feel good about. I feel good. I'm still optimistic. We're a very solid 3-0. We're a resilient 3-0. Yes. I'd rather be a resilient 3-0 than a spoiled one. You feel me? Because we already know how that turns out. This type of 3-0 will. It's like, look, we gotta push through the weather. We gotta weather storms to get these dubs.
Ooh, did you say something about the weather? That was a shot at the Rams. It was too hot in Philly yesterday.
It was too hot in Philly. First of all, how are you going to blame the referees for squandering a 20-point lead?
There exists no excuse for that kind of, and to even use it and say an excuse. It's just you have no dignity. You have no shame. Last thing I mean, you're talking. That is ridiculous.
And they get on us about y'all blame the refs in the Super Bowl. Well, y'all blaming the refs for losing to the Super Bowl champs.
Thank you. With a 20-point lead.
Boy. Hey, boy, yeah, like for squandering a big lead like that, y'all is off the hook. But I tell you what, man, I'm proud of Ricky Pearsall.
Oh,
I'm proud of Ricky Pearsall for having an explosive day. Again, 100 over 100 yards again. I'm proud of the D line for stepping up for Nick Bosa. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of the receivers we do have. I'm proud of Kendrick Bourne for just coming in and just swagging out. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't he?
And having production.
Still look like Kendrick.
Yeah.
God, that was a nice catch.
K-Dot, I'm proud of K-Dot. And I'm proud of our old linemen, you know what I'm saying, for doing the best they can. I know Dominique Pooney had a little slip up, but they still were able to do whatever they could to get us through that 2-minute drill.
Yep.
I'm proud of them for that.
Class would have been glad Dominic Pooney wasn't healthy. He would have never come running through there like that.
Yeah, buddy. And I'm proud of our secondary. I'm talking about Stout. I'm talking about Pinnock. I'm talking about Lenoir. Yes. I'm talking about even Ronaldo Green. Okay, I know he gets a lot of flack.
Yeah, well, he gets a lot of flack. Yeah, he's got to get better.
But I give him a shout out too, yo.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Get better.
We're holding to a higher standard because Bernardo's better than that. But yeah,
this is week 3. This is week 3, Ronbo. I can't wait for when the defense really starts, when this whole team starts gelling as a whole, and take advantage of this easy schedule that we have. But it's not really easy because we see what the Bears have done. See what the Bears done. That's gonna be one to look out for. And that's all I gotta say.
And
it's Niners all day. Shout out to our faithful. Shout out to you, Ronbo. Shout out to everybody that's on here making these magnificent calls. Thank you.
Thank you, Norm. So good, football season's back. Norm is back too. Norm, I'll see you in a minute. Night, fam.
Yes, sir. Good night, man.
And 49 Brian says, Lambs blame the bad weather for this loss. Rams, you know what? I'm delighted that you guys had the nerve to come on over here and cry on our shoulders as you are. That's why we call y'all the little brothers. No, y'all don't get that. You guys get to be the little nephews. Hey, there he is. Oh, it's Tony on the blue waters of Hawaii. Tony, get in here, man.
Aloha, Ronbo. How are you, sir?
Aloha, Tony. I'm feeling better. I just needed to get together with you guys, and I feel so much better. I was alone with my own thinking, which was making me crazy, and I'm okay now. This is therapeutic. And hearing from you is going to be better.
Well, God bless you, sir. No, I'm very upset about losing Nick Bosa. I think just like all 49ers fans are. Yeah. He's just been a source of, he's been the heart of the defense ever since when he's not with a broken knee, he's been the guy. And it's really sad to lose something like that. And for me, personally, from a value perspective, to lose out on that second round draft pick and also on the however many $30 million a year that is now invested into a place that we can't get any returns from this season, I find that tremendously frustrating. And looking at the players that are on IR currently between, Bosa, Kittle, and Ayuk, that's a big part of the salary cap that is now inactive. But at least Ayuk and Kittle are coming back pretty soon. So that all being said, I think that the defense is going to be okay. They're going to be an above average defense, borderline top tier defense without Nick Bosa. Now, will we be able to close? Not as well, right? I mean, we still have Huff, but we won't have that guy, 3 downs in who can stop the run and then also rush the passer.
Take over the game,
in that way. And also in those critical moments, we need him to, he would step up and make those plays, as we saw, both in week 1 and week 2. So that's what we're going to miss. I do think, however, though, that there are a couple of folks out there I know Tim Kawakami was saying, on Blue Sky, he said that the Niners would be interested in Trey Hendrickson. They've been looking at him for a little
I
bit in
heard
previous
that.
seasons. I think the price tag on him might be a little bit too high in both the immediate draft capital and then also what it would mean to get him and take on his cap hit this year. Because I think I looked at it. I think his salary this year is valued around like $30 million. Now I'm not sure how much of that is is funny money and is void years and stuff like that. But it was a pretty high salary. Certainly a lot more than what Juwan Jennings was asking for. We do have the cap space for it. But I know that is also pre-allocated to roll over for next season because of the plan. So I worry a little bit about that. But I mean, I would be very happy if Trey Hendrickson was to be able to be acquired. But the question for me is what price. But what's up, Ronbo? You gonna say something?
No, I'm just saying amen to what you're saying. It's Trey Hendricks that's really high risk. And next year, just say goodbye after giving up capital. It's like we gotta sign him. If you give up too much, you lost the draft pick already. It's gonna be a high pick. There's no second round pick that's gonna equal him. Yeah. So I gotta keep him.
Like the equation there is I think you can get a comp pick if he leaves in free agency and he will sign will sign like a $30 million deal with some other team maybe not 30, but he'll sign a deal enough to trigger a third round comp pick in 2 years. But even so, like, which to me means the price tag the 49ers can pay is a second round pick, and that's it. That's the ceiling. Right, so if we trade a second for Hendrickson, pay him, and then he walks, we get a comp third, which is really a high fourth. I think that's good in the wash. Okay, but I think that there might be some more gettable players. I do think, looking at how poorly the Texans are doing, I think Danielle Hunter might be somebody that we should take a look at and call D'Amico and see, hey, are you out the door? Do you want to come replace Salah next season? What's going on with that? Hey, why don't you bring Danielle over here too? That's something I think I might be interested in. Yeah, I know. The other one, and this is actually my favorite option because I think the career timetable, price tag, and also salary works out. It's Cam Jordan. Okay, now he is 37, but he can play big Leo. He can sit there. He can sit on the edge. He can set the edge, and he can rush the passer. Not in the same way that Nick can, but he can make enough of a difference on both running downs and passing downs to play that Leo. That. And he's on the last year of his contract in New Orleans right now. Okay, he has 2 void years at the end of that deal, and I think he would. There could be and New Orleans is in cap hell right now, so I think they might take less of a pick if we take on maybe some of that money down the road. So I think
that's right, Tony. They would. And New Orleans is in a mode right now where they need to make some changes anyway. So get a pick. Cam Jordan, if the 49ers want him, we give it to him. He's 37. He's getting paid this amount of money. We can save that. In fact, Tony, I'll bet they've made a call to New Orleans already.
I think they called everybody. I mean, John Lynch is really good. He's called everybody. The other thing is schematically, we don't need to fully replace Nick Bosa. We do need to have somebody who can fill in for a lot of what Nick Bosa does, but it doesn't need to be that all-world blue-chip player right now. Yeah. We just need somebody. Really, we need somebody who can stand up and stop the run on first and second downs and power through and then eat blockers on third down. That's what we really need, and I think that's the real reason why I'm very much in favor of trying to get Cam Jordan if he'd want to leave and all that, but.
He loves that place. He doesn't want to leave, but for business purposes, he may have to accept it. Keep an eye on that, fam. Tony put it could be. That makes sense. Tony, we got to stop, though. Get 2 days in a row with Tony? What, are you serious? Go ahead, Tony. I'll be back tomorrow, too.
Ronbo. I'll do my best, Ronbo.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
Have a great
Aloha.
day. Aloha, Tony. It could be, fam. Cam is, I don't know how much he gets paid, though. I forgot. Johnny Wilson, Bosa will be okay. He's a coach now this season. It's a blessing in disguise. Watch what happens Sunday. Our defense is going to be a monster starting on Sunday. And wait till Kittle comes back. Game over. Johnny, I feel you on that, man. Last time Nick went, what year was that? Remember the defense? We were in the top 10. I forgot how high, but we weren't at the bottom of the scale. I do remember that. The 49ers, they played their heart out as if everybody took on the responsibility of covering up for Nick Bosa. If you're out there, you have to take it upon yourself. Okay, everybody's going to look at me like I suck.
It was 2020.
It was, huh? Yeah, they weren't that bad that year, especially after they got the secondary in order. So, hey, Eric. Thanks, Stephen. Eric of the Emerald City. Eric. Okay, Eric he may be detained somehow. Johnny, thanks for that contribution, fam. Appreciate it. Jamal, come on in, Jamal.
Hold on.
Jamal.
Yeah. What's going on there, young fella?
Well, you know the drama we're going through right now. We're like sitting here looking at, we've been watching people go down, dropping like flies. If anything, Jamal, we should be used to this by now, shouldn't we? We've watched everybody that's anybody on our team go down. And they haven't missed one guy. Every important guys went down. And Nick was the last one. Whoa. Fred. Oh, hey, look. 49 fam. Tonight, everybody, make sure you pray. We got to do something. Fred cannot go down. Jamel, assess this situation as you will. From where you sit, you're looking at a team now that's going to have to rally to fill that void. Mm-hmm. You're looking at an offense that's going to get stronger when the weeks to come. Are we going to be okay, Jamel? Are we still going to contend?
Yeah, because it's like the saying goes, one monkey don't stop no show. So.
We used to say that a lot as little kids.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey,
I haven't heard that in such a long time.
So, hey, yeah. One person don't stop no show, man. So it's next man up, and whoever we get, and I know Robert Heller is already scheming already, and whoever we got next.
So, Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. As soon as you said the Jaguars, that boy Travis Hunter, and he on my mind. So,
he's on everybody's mind. We're gonna have to. I don't know how we're gonna deal with him, but I know Sal already knows about him. But the Jags are gonna be tough.
And then talk about Travis. Sometimes no, I know this thing got nothing to do with his football, but I'm talking about his personal life. But
wait, who are we talking about?
Travis Hunter, him and his wife and all that. I said, man, we're folks trying to tell you, but all right.
Is Travis having home? Is he having domestic issues?
No, it's not domestic issues. They think that she's not right for him. They think she's when they think she's in it for the money. They think she's gonna leave him. And so folks trying to tell him.
I wonder how they got wind of that. See, that's the thing. When you become a certain level of star, everybody knows about your business. I bet you Travis was well, how the hell they find out about that? That's
I know, man.
Nasty. Yuck.
Yeah.
When you talk about me, talk about anything but that.
Yeah. Don't talk about it. Don't even put it online or nothing like that, because folks don't talk, especially if you're a celebrity. I take Tiana Taylor, for instance. If you watch Tyler Perry's Big Happy Family, she's the one who kept saying, Byron.
Wait.
And so she was putting her stuff online. I said, girl, don't.
Oh, I know. People don't understand.
Don't talk about it.
Because people are going to take that story you gave them and they're going to expand on it. And a lot of it's not even going to be true. That's why Taylor Swift doesn't even do certain venues, because she knows how people are going to do. Boy. The human.
And once it goes up on the internet, it stays up forever.
And it can be stretched out. The human race, to get this kind of technology, you knew all hell was going to break loose at some point. People's lives are being ruined. There's suicides being committed. There's all kind of crimes. It's just we just don't know how to act. You know what? Let me not get into that, because that's why I like sports. Talk about people, man, because God, but the 49ers.
Yeah, but anyway, whoever if we I know John Lynch is on the phone to see who we can get or whatever, but whoever steps up, and even in our depth chart, so whoever steps up, just is man up. That's the nature of the business. It happened, It's unfortunately Nicky B went out, but I feel our defense still gonna step up and do the job. So,
and because they're inspired, Jamel, I just realized the defense now is inspired. Which one's gonna be the next star? Which guy's going to be that guy that they say, man, after Nick left, we thought it was over, but Mikel, man, he stepped up in a way with his 20-year-old butt and just made us think he's been out here for years. See, CJ he's gonna have to have a procedure on his thumb, I think. But he's a guy I picked at the beginning of the season. He's out for a minute. I'm not sure Mikel. I saw where he got injured, but I don't know how serious it is. But yeah, Jamel. If you're gonna be a 49er, you need to learn how to get hurt and keep playing. That's what it's come down to. God,
right. That's the nature of the. I mean, that's with any team. So
no, but we put an exclamation point on it. We get hurt a lot. I don't know if we lead the league right now because I'm seeing a lot of, like you're saying, I'm seeing a lot of people go down. But my God, it's a given we're going to have somebody go down every week. Oh.
But hey, I just like I said, like you said, pray, and I'm gonna do that, and I hope to pray for a speedy recovery with all of our players who've been hurt. We hope we get them back real soon.
Yeah.
And we just go from there.
God. Jamel, I'm going to tell you what. As I say, I'm threatening to come back tomorrow. I'm watching the news closely. If anything crazy happens, I'm definitely coming back tomorrow. Otherwise, see you Wednesday.
All right, Wednesday, and shout outs to. I want to say this to these I think this couple here, Donut and Tanisha. Let me tell y'all, you guys bless me every time I hear y'all voice.
Go ahead, take great.
You bless me because I still put hope in love, and God is good. So everybody who I didn't get a chance to say, but everybody, And I don't know if Niner Mike, is he still with us or no?
Niner Mike, and I tell you, I saw him conducting something on X. I'm going to go back and see if I can find him again. I'll have more to say about that later. Now that you mentioned it, pretty funny. I just saw him today.
Detroit versus everybody. Let's roll like ass.
Boy, that
Jamel,
dude is me.
I'll see you shortly. Okay. All right, fam. Have a great night, Jamel.
All right. I'll see you Wednesday. Yep.
Looking forward. All right, fam. Hey, let's get back and check on Eric. Eric. Rick. Eric must be detained because he never misses that. Michael, get in here, man.
Hey, Ronbo, your night going, buddy?
Well, it could be better. I mean, we're up against
it. It could be better if Jim Everett, the crybaby, could stop blaming the refs. Grow up, Jim.
I'm enjoying that.
Your team is up 19 and you blow it. Your team's soft as the baby's bottom, man. Trust me, man. You do cry more than my niece does.
That's kind of true. Jim. They are soft.
You know what? Nikita owns you, boy. Nikita owns you. You better bow down to the real queen because when you see her in person, she's going to make sure you bow down to the real queen.
Michael, we should thank
all your rampants. Even Rudy has to bow down.
No, Rudy tried to humble himself the day before yesterday.
Rudy bends down, his butt crack shows. So the sausages. But no, I mean, when I got the news about Bosa, man, I'm like, wow, another injury coming. That sucks,
it had to be so serious.
But,
yeah, that's. I mean, if he kept bruising, be back in a couple of weeks.
Down, know what I said?
What?
Oh no, I knew when the thumb was down. I said that's bad luck.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I can tell. Know why you tell? Because it happened to one of my friends in high school football. When he put the thumb down, I knew something was bad.
Yeah,
you could tell. When you play football, you know.
I just didn't know it was that serious. I thought he might be out maybe 3 or 4 weeks or something crazy, but not for the rest of the season.
I said with Salah,
I think Saleh must have something up his sleeve. He's looking. Maybe he'd be looking at some of those former Jets defensive guys that are playing. That maybe, you know what I mean. Saleh knows how to find defense players.
Yeah.
He knows how to find them.
He brought Bryce Huff
an
in.
expert.
Yeah.
Yep. He knows how to find people. And maybe he's doing his homework tonight. Maybe he's doing homework, looking at the guys that are on bad teams that might be end up, teams that are stuck. That they're
none of
doing
those
bad.
guys are going to bed. Lynch, Shannon, and Saleh all going to be awake for the next 24 hours. They got to figure something out.
Oh,
figure
yeah.
it out now.
Oh, yeah. Saleh's playing, like you said, he's sitting under the table, under the light, on the chessboard, thinking, okay, who are we going to do?
And queens,
I don't want to go after the guy for the Bengals. You're going to give up too much for the guy, and then you're going to keep him 1 year?
Yeah.
No, that's a waste. That's a waste.
Yeah, here, let's
a
check this
waste.
out, though, Michael. Big Show said, well, maybe not, because next year, maybe Trent Williams is probably leaving. Show, I see it, but I can't believe it. I don't want it.
You have the money. Big Show,
I want Trent to
you have
stay.
the money to give him? Give me
But
your
if
money.
Trent Williams were to
Give me your money.
leave-
Give me your life savings, Big Show.
Well, but the thing is, Trent Williams leaves, you got money now. I understand that.
Yeah.
I just don't want it.
Yeah, but I don't want that either. What happens if Trent decides, I'll stay 1 more year? You don't know what the guy's thinking.
He might.
He might want to stay another year.
Michael, have you thought about how we look without him? See, this is the thing that horrifies me. We have to get past that, though. We've got to find a tackle.
Yeah.
Bring a kid in here next year and start training him.
Mm-hmm.
If Trent's going to stay another year or two, that would be fine.
Yep. I mean, we're blessed we found a good kicker that we found.
Wow.
This kicker's good.
Eddie!
I'm blessed.
God.
And I think they're going to have him next year, too. I think we're going to sign him big. If he does good this year, we're signing him, boy. He's
Pinheiro?
ours.
Oh, there's the if the
He's a young
49ers are
kid, too.
smart,
He's young,
you
too. He's not
signed
old.
him
He's young.
yesterday.
He's young.
Yeah.
And Ronbo, he's young. He's not
yeah.
old. So
I
we got,
know.
plenty of years with this dude.
He just got with bad teams and wanted out. So we got to get him signed now.
Yes, because there'll be yep.
Because every team in the league is going to be looking for him.
Oh, I'll sign him right around. I get my pen out, say, okay, boy, sign on that dotted line.
Because he's always got
And
options.
Texas boy, yes, Tony Wright was in here yesterday, Texas boy. He was talking about his team, how bad they were. At least he was a man enough to call and talk about your team.
No,
You don't
Texas
even call
boy.
in and talk about your little Cowboys.
We have
Get
some
beat by the bad news Bears.
Ain't that crazy? We have some shameless people. How do they
No,
find
Texas,
us?
yeah. Texas boy and Jim Rivers can't even get on the phone to call.
If I'm a Cowboys
Well, Jim Rivers can't even afford
fan,
it. Yeah, Jim Rivers. It's a free call. You don't need to ask your mom for a quarter. It's a free call. Even you, Texas boy. At least the real marketing pro, he got balls, and he comes in here with 49er dog, and he sits and talks.
yeah. Hey,
at least
shout out
that's
to
a normal
shout out to
Ram
Market
fan.
Pro and Jim Everett. I would not
Yeah,
show
at least
my
he's
face
normal.
if
That's
I were them.
no, that's a normal Ram fan. That's a normal Ram fan. That's not some loser that sits behind a computer screen. That's a man I could respect.
Well, yeah.
At least and even 49er dog.
Michael,
But no, I think
how are we going to finish this season up? No, okay, so we're looking at the offense is going to come back, and I can't
Without
wait to see
Bosa?
what impact that has. Not
I mean,
offensively.
like you said, the trade. I mean, the offense should be fine. And like
Yeah,
you said, with the trade deadline coming in October, we'll see how we look by then. If we want to do so, we'll get some people. Trust me, if we do good by the trade deadline, we are going to get players. We're going to get guys. Trust me.
Yeah, come to think, we'll be attractive. That's true.
We're going to be fine.
Yeah.
I believe in this team. Just think what we did without Bosa, man. Before.
Yeah, we did, and we
We can do
weren't
it.
awful. Not maybe as good as it could,
No,
but we
can do it.
were
We
in the
have the
top
team.
10. I
We
remember
work
that.
together. We got Salah. That's the king right there. That's the ace right there in the hole. We got Salah. He knows how to put this machine together. If the piece of the machine's broken, he knows how to fix it. Trust me. I believe in Salah. And like I said, if McDaniel gets fired to Miami, come over here, buddy. We'll take you. We'll take you. And I feel sorry for Houston with their coach. I hope he doesn't get fired. We'll bring him too.
Are they
We'll
0-3?
bring all the nut. Yep.
Oh!
Hey, look at the Cowboys and Texans. Imagine the state of Texas is pretty sad. Only one
Yeah,
team that won one game with the
The
Cowboys.
Lone Star is looking pretty lonely. Woo! I didn't even realize it was 0-3.
So long. It's like New York. Yeah, but Ronbo, look at New York. 0-6.
They've been like that forever.
Giants 0-3.
I know.
Nope.
Except for Buffalo. Hey, listen, we're gonna.
But I feel
Michael,
sorry for
I may see tomorrow, I'm not sure, but for sure the next day. All right.
Yeah. All right, buddy. You have a good night. Shout out to all my 49ers. And Tony, good. Yeah, you played good, man. You played your heart out. You'll be back next week.
They're just gonna make some
Texas,
adjustments.
you're just a
Yeah.
cry babies. Grow up, you two. Texas born Jimmy Little Everett. Grow up.
Ridiculous.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Armstead was causing problems last game. See, I was watching that, and I saw Armstead. Do you know how hard Eric Armstead's going to be playing Sunday? Remember, because he felt disrespected when the 49ers made him that first offer. Tony, get in here, man.
Ronbo.
Tony.
Ronbo, can you get back to me?
Yes, we can do that.
Next caller?
We can do.
I'm just in the men's room trying to give birth to a bloody Rams fan.
Too much information, Tony. Take your time. We'll be back. Steve, you got to drink more water, Tony. Hey, Steven. And Tony also.
What's happening, Ronbo?
Get your roughage. Hey, Steven, you know, and you've been listening to what's going on here. Yeah.
I've been listening since I got off of work.
Yeah.
I was coming all the way back from Rancho Cordova.
You know, nobody need to be surprised anymore. When players go down on this team, we shouldn't even blink. Because between now and week 17, this is the way it's going to be. It was that way last year, and we survived it. We went 6-11. I mean, I don't say we didn't survive it, but this year there's a new grit on this team, and the 49ers refuse to say die. If we beat the Jags this week, I will be convinced of my theory because we'll be 4-0 with 2 weeks before the entire Army gets back, and then for the rest of the league, it's too damn late. Oh, we just got to survive one more game. Steven, go ahead. I'm tripping. Go ahead.
No, I mean, you know, the injury bug bites us every fucking year.
Every year.
Let's be completely honest. Every year. And it's not – and when the injury bug does bite us, it doesn't take a little bite. It takes a big bite. Unfortunately for Nick Bosa, you know, that ACL tear, it sucks. It wasn't as bad as it was the first time where he actually did have to be carted
He did a lot
off,
of structural damage
and he walked under his own – yeah, he went out on his own, which is cool. But at the same time, it's like, goddamn, you know, we paid so much money for you, and you're worth it. But like, you just gotta stay healthy. And unfortunately, for us, that's the main issue with us every single year. Who's gonna be healthy enough to play? And is there a big void? Yeah, you could say there's gonna be a big void in the defense without Nick Bosa there. But at the same time, you know, you can replace him with, I don't know, Bryce Huff. Bryce Huff is having a fucking...
He came alive yesterday, didn't he? As if he answered the bell. They need me, So I'm going to show him. And he just played a great game.
Yeah, he played a phenomenal game, man. He showed up.
Michael Williams. Wow.
And, you know, all the players that we did sign, you know, they showed up. They did well, you know. Yeah. But
Fred went
you know who I'm proud of? Like I said, I'm proud of my boy Ricky P.
Oh,
Rick.
Not enough can be said about him. Jump on it.
Man, I love it. And you know who he's been training with?
Who?
Our boy Kendrick Bourne.
Oh. But, you know, him and Kendrick just hooked up here last week. He was showing out the first week of the season, though. You know? That's BA's boy, by the way. Hey. Remember, BA's probably still working with him because they're in camp seeing each other all the time.
Yeah, it's going to look good, man. This offense looks great. I mean, but like I said, for, you know, Nick Bosa to be swapped out, I mean, I don't know who I would replace him with. Honestly, the idea of Trey Hendrickson would be cool, but then having another blue chip player like that's going to cost us an arm and a leg. I'd say look at the undrafted.
But Steven, you know, I just realized here's another part of that coin. You get Hendricks as long as you're not giving up a first round pick. Okay, maybe a second, just to last the rest of the season. But it's hard to know how well we're going to be the rest of the season. He leaves. Nick comes back next year. It's like it may be okay. Yeah.
It's just, like I said, man, right now they just got to fill the void. Someone, I think it was Tony Nagatoni that said it, you know, just someone to kind of fill that gap.
Yeah.
And what I'm thinking they should do is start looking at the practice squad because some of the people in the practice squad are worth a look at. Great example, you know, like I said, Sebastian Valdez, man.
Oh, yeah,
How
no.
are you gonna have
He's definitely. I bet he's the first guy they call up. They may have already done it.
I hope they do. I really hope they do. Because I mean, ain't nothing better than having him on there. I mean, they call him the Hulk for a reason.
Right.
You know, you don't just get that nickname by yourself. You know, you have to earn it.
Yeah. Because I don't want Bryce out there all 4 downs. If you bring in a guy like Valdez, you know, because we got another problem because also Valdez is definitely being pulled up because C.J. West is going to be out. He's got to have a procedure done on his thumb.
Yeah, and supposedly, I guess he broke his thumb or something like that. But I mean, hey, put a cast on it, make it into a spike. Start jamming people.
Start gouging people in the eye.
Use it to your advantage, man. TJ West is a big dude, but you know he's just
fingers
there
are small.
yeah. I mean, like I said, he's just there to kind of be that presence that we need. You know.
Yeah. Well, he's got explosion. He just needs to get acclimated to this league. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said. We look good. Secondary, I mean, the second team, I should say. Second team looks really good. Secondary is different. The second team, what I mean by that is like, you know, not having our star wide receivers, not having our star tight end, not having our star, you know, quarterback out there. They look pretty goddamn good.
Didn't
We're
they?
winning
For that reason.
Yeah. It's like, you know, you have that on there. Imagine if we had the stars on there.
In a few weeks, about 3 to be exact. Yes. DeMarcus is coming back this weekend for the Jags. That's fun. Yeah.
Oh, Marcus Robinson. I'm looking forward to Robinson, man. Marcus Robinson.
He ain't got to wait no longer. He's
that's something that LA should have never let go.
Oh, that's why he's going to play hard against them too. Steven, we got to go, and I know you're rolling up and down the road. Steven's like the guy in that area now. He's the mailman you got to have. Steve, I may see you tomorrow though. I'm not sure, but
I'll see you tomorrow, Ronbo.
All right. All right, Steven, hang in there, buddy.
You have a good night.
You too. And let us see if Tony has finally relieved himself of that extraordinary stress. Tony!
That was a Rams fan.
Somebody alluded toward that in the chat. Tony, you know about the situation we got here, man. And I don't know why I was shocked or surprised or went through what I went through. You know, any one of our guys, I just don't want to see Fred Warner go down. I mean, because it looks like nobody's...
Why?
Well, because the fact is, Fred is such... the guy's an inspiration to everybody on that team. Nick in his own way is as well. But Fred keeps people pumped up. How many times have you seen Fred walking up and down the bench getting in people's face because he thinks that they're down and out or they've lost confidence?
Yeah,
he is amazing.
He'll still be walking up and down, getting in people's faces. He'll be on the sideline, like Bosa.
Yeah.
But you forgot, if Fred never goes out for more than one game. I don't think he's ever been out anyway.
And he broke a foot last year. What does that tell us, right? And he's still playing.
You know, you got, what's his name? His partner in crime.
D.
Winners there.
D. Yeah.
And then you forgot we got Nick Martin.
Oh, they didn't even play. He was a healthy scratch this past week. It was very interesting against a guy like Kyler, who I wanted out there for speed. But you're right. You got reserves as far as linebacker. Oh, they put Gifford in. Well, I knew they were going to put Gifford in too.
Bosa, I don't know what happened. It said partial tear.
Yeah, it's a clean tear. Last time he had structural damage. It was just stripped to shreds. This time, it's just a clean tear of the ACL. They can repair that. In fact, Nick could actually probably come back at week 17 if they needed him. We'll see. But he shouldn't.
To me, what I read was partial tear.
Okay. Not a full one. I remember seeing the term clean, but I don't know.
So if that's the case, they can do a keyhole surgery.
Yeah. No, I know.
Without opening up his whole knee and just repair it like that. He could be back in 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks.
Therapy would mean something else. Wouldn't it be funny if we see Nick come back this year? That would be crazy.
Look, Ronbo, on the flip side of that, mate, just call it an omen. so that Robert Salah's going to get to sneak in one more player that he likes, and then we're going to end up having both of them when Nick comes back.
Well, see, and don't let it be Trey Hendricks. The 49ers would be just brutal on a pass rush then. Just brutal. Because now I can deploy.
Yeah, and we got another.
My God.
And we got another 11 picks next year, too.
You know, right? This team's going to be stocked full. I mean, those cupboards are not going to be bare in the years to come.
So, I mean, as far as the running backs go, Ronbo, I've come to the conclusion that Kyle Shanahan is a fucking idiot.
I was almost going to finish that sentence for you. I knew that's where you were going to go. I was in complete agreement with you this past weekend, too. Damn it, Kyle. Jesus, would you snap the hell out of it. God.
You heard Christian McCaffrey at the press conference when they asked him, do you like getting hit? No, I don't. Hint, hint, Kyle.
You know? And what a stupid question.
No, it wasn't a stupid question.
It was. I mean, do you like getting hit? I mean,
no. You know why I reckon it wasn't a stupid question? Because it gave Christian McCaffrey the chance to voice his true feelings.
You're right. It was a sly way to get at Kyle.
Exactly. Like Jimmy G. Like it was a Jimmy G job. Your play calling sucks, man.
Robinson came in for one 9-yard run and another run, and Kyle insists he's not going to get the ball any more than 3 or 4 times this game, and stop asking me. Oh.
With this offensive line that cannot push the pocket and open those running lanes, why are you risking McCaffrey? Throw the ball to him anywhere else on the field. Use somebody else as a pinball machine through that brick wall that the O-line can't. They can't spring those lanes open, Ronbo. And if you've got McCorkle as quarterback, what is the opposition team going to do? They're going to stack the box, and they're going to want Kyle. And they want to make McCorkle throw the ball. They want to try and see if they can get him to stop it up.
And bless his heart, they damn near killed him, but he got it off. He got that ball off. God.
He did, but he's just a bit slow. You know what I mean? Henceforth, that's why the score was the way it is. Brock Purdy's accustomed to a shitty offensive line. Brock Purdy wouldn't know himself.
On skates. I know.
If he had the offensive line of the Eagles, say, something like that.
People just don't know.
It'd be, you know what I mean? The score would be a lot bigger. There'd be blowouts.
You got guys still blaming Brock. Guys are still blaming Brock. I said, did you see how much time Brock had? Did you see how fast he had to escape that pocket? You're lucky to see him get a playoff. Oh, he sucks. Oh, give me. Stop. We don't have anything else to talk about.
You know what you can use as a perfect example, Ronbo? How quick was Nick Bosa's opposite number on the left-hand side? What's his name, man?
Bryce Huff. 2.44.
There you go.
Most quarterbacks don't have a release that quick, let alone find a receiver. You know,
by the time he blinks, the guy's standing in front of him.
Yet it's the quarterback's fault.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's how's it the quarterback's fault?
I have no idea. Tony, we got to go. I tell you what, I'm gonna see you possibly tomorrow. Because I don't know what kind of drama is going to build up between now and then, but I'll see you Wednesday for sure. All right.
All right, brother. Shout out to Evan Ellis, Big Shot, Papa Dragon, 49er Brian, Resident Bastard, the Smooth Operator, Frank the Fish Sandwich, and everybody else. And, catch you in the next one.
Cheers, Tony.
Cheers, brother.
We got to get Tony to do a whole recording of all of his. We got to get Jerry Jones, Frank, and don't tell me how many more he could do. Hey, Emilio, it's time for some Latino heat. Emilio!
Yeah, what's happening?
Emilio, man, the 49ers, man, Boy, if it would, I don't know how we wouldn't know how to act if things were just going smooth all season long, and players, maybe one or two guys go down, or some with a sprain and be back in a minute. But we got to get the severe stuff. We got to get that stuff you got to sit up and trip out on and start worrying like hell. I'm gonna stop worrying. Emilio, how we gonna do?
Well, it sucks that Bosa went down, but I guess you just got to either try to trade for somebody, pick somebody up. For free agency, you gotta find somebody now, because we're gonna need help on that line.
You got candidates?
That's for the most part.
You got anybody in mind?
I haven't even actually paid attention to see who is out there, but I just something they need to look into, because it would help.
Well, they are.
Like I say, not as good as Bosa, but at least somewhere where just some help. So they keep rotating these guys, so it's just something they need to look into, figure out who's available. So I know there's somebody available out there that has not been doing
always.
Anything, so.
But Jadeveon Clowney won't be. Jadeveon got a job this year.
I think he just got picked up by somebody. I forgot who.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he never gets picked up by the first week, but I mean, he's already working already. Boy, that dude kills me. Like, we could have got him. We didn't know. I don't know if I want Jadeveon.
No, they didn't. Well, it was one of those things they didn't know what was going to happen, and it just. Yeah. I just noticed with Bosa though, we've been having a problem. He has been getting hurt every single year, so it's kind of getting to the point.
And some, at least out of week 2, he doesn't play.
One way, and I know it was I know when he got hurt that 2020 season, that was the other knee. So getting to the point where because every time we get a chance, he's starting to get hurt. I mean, I know it's a freak accident, but it's just one of those, like, dude, when we need you, and he's getting hurt. So I don't know. It's just one of those things we got to figure out what to do with Bosa now. Another contract, and he keeps getting hurt like this,
No, this is
it's going to be hard to trying to pay him again.
Because next year was Nick's contract year, wasn't it? Isn't it?
I'm not sure about. So I can't even actually say yes or no.
I think it's.
I just know. I think
next year's the last year before it ends.
4 years left on his contract or something. Oh. So I think I mean, the only way I see them doing anything is he'll take a deal, because he has been getting hurt. So that's the only thing I do see in him. I mean, he already got paid at one point. He was the highest paid defensive end. So at this point, he'll be like, man, giving him a deal, trying to stick around, because the bosses are always about their money. So who knows if he really can try that? So.
Wouldn't it be something?
His brother could have been here, but his brother wanted more money. So.
Yep. But wouldn't it be funny? We win the Super Bowl, and Nick's contract is expiring next year, so we got to sign him after next year. And then we say, Nick, you might want to check the market. We're not going to be able to pay that kind of fee. Nothing personal. And Nick goes,
they're not going to pay more than what we got. They're going what's the name's dude on the Packers now? Micah. They're not going to pay him that kind of money.
No, he's not going to pay Micah money. Nick's, and I don't want to see that happen to him, but his stock just fell, Emilio. It did.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's going to have to take the deal till when that comes. Yeah, no, he's kind of been on. He's still dangerous. He still does exactly.
Oh, he's good, but you can't
been
trust
on a little
him.
decline, because, like I said, he got hurt last year, and now this year again. So it's just like, you're going on a decline with your. He's talented, but
How old is Nick? He's got to be 30 by the contract expires.
Yeah. But anyways, other than that, hey, that's unfortunate. We got to move on to the next.
Yeah.
This week is Jaguars week, so hey, just got to worry about see who else come back. So Robinson is coming back, so can't wait to see what he can do. So he did pretty good in the preseason. So now it's one of those things we can do. So now we got an extra receiver. So so now we got Pearsall and him. Now we got him, and then see what you want comes back. So
Pearsall,
we'll have
I got KB.
So that's another good thing.
Oh yes, I got some receivers now. We can hold the fort down, babe. Shit.
So think about it. Last week we had like the worst receiving court in the league last week. So
did you know Valdez Scantling sucked? I didn't even know. I haven't paid any attention.
Yeah, well, he
is solid.
I think he had one catch. I think. Oh, is the way they're using him? I see. They wanted to use him like that we were using. I forgot that one guy we had, number 11. He's what was the guy we had? Can't remember his name. Back in the day, before
But the thing is,
Goodwin.
Yeah,
basically that's what they're trying to use him. Just go run down the field.
6'4".
Basically they're gonna use him. Just go run up the seam and if you distract everybody, that's all they're going to use him for. So once everybody's back, I think that's what they're going to use him for.
He
Just
should be
like they use
owning
good
the
one, they're going to
league.
use him.
Oh, he's just.
Yeah.
I don't know about
One
him.
of those times that sometimes we got to look at it. Robinson comes back, then Ayuk, they said supposedly in like a couple, 2-3 more weeks, Ayuk might be back. So we'll see. Then we'll worry about where everybody else goes. But at this point, it's just one extra receiver comes back this weekend. Jawan should be ready. So we should have all the receivers come back.
Oh, I forgot about Jawan. That's all.
Sunday,
you know what? No matter who comes back, if I got Jawan, Marcus, Ricky, and KB, I'm good. I'm good to go. And bring George Kittle back. Oh yeah.
Well,
Let's go.
Kittle, I think Kittle. I'm hoping Kittle comes back for Ramsbeek, but if not, hey, we'll take another week. We'll play Tampa Bay.
Because the Rams, boy, I'm gonna beat that ass so bad. I mean, if we lose next week, I don't care. Just beat the Rams.
No, we can win next week.
I want to win. But I'm just saying.
At this point, as many wins as possible. If we go 5-0, we go 5-0 at this point. But this week is just Jaguars week, so let's worry about the Jaguars.
Yeah, you're right.
About everybody.
You're right. Don't go thinking too far ahead.
I know.
Man, can't wait.
I just know the other thing they need to do too.
Real quick.
One last thing. One more thing they do. We need to use Robinson because it's kind of force feeding. McCaffrey a little too much. So yeah, it looks like he's been getting the yards. So trying to see him do a little more work. So hopefully Shanahan can start using him a little bit more because it seems that he can get in through the holes. And McCaffrey's good out for the receiving. So maybe they can switch that up tandem, run one and throw to the other one.
There you go. I just got through talking about that. That could be the lineup. All right, fam. I always appreciate you, Emilio. I'll see you
have a good night, man.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, you too, fam.
Man, too.
Night.
Yeah. All right, man. Have a good night.
Night, Emilio.
And same sorry ass Ram.
They're crying about being cheated. All right, you know how they do.
No, they always do that, but all right.
Night, fam. Betola.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Bethel, we're 49ers. You know, we're up as the positions we're always in. We could, Bethel, it would be better not to be an overly emotional person if you're a 49er fan, because, well, actually, the Bills, the Ravens. Who else has a team that's always getting their heart broke? The Raiders? The Raiders are the kings of the
Raiders. The Cowgirls.
They're number one. Not the Raiders. The Cowboys are number one. Oh, they can't even get into the playoffs. And if they do, round one. That's it. Say goodnight, Cowboys.
Yeah.
So, so we're not alone. I mean, we rank on the scale, but not at the top. And Rams, don't say nothing. You got 2 trophies in 70 years. That's not good. Just because you got one recently, that don't mean diddly squat. Jamel, Jamel. I'm sorry. Bethel, we got, what do you think our chances are of getting over this situation and continue to play some good ball the rest of the year? What are you thinking?
If I remember right, didn't we lose Nick Bosa? And we lost a lot of good players.
A few years ago, you mean, right?
And Robert Salas actually had our defense. I don't know if it was ranked number 5 or ranked number 10.
I think it was. That number 5 keeps ringing in my ears. It was. I knew top 10. I just didn't know where.
We were ranked number 5, even though we didn't have Nick Bosa.
I know.
Because some of the players that we had stepped up big. And
Robert Saleh's a wizard.
Yeah.
And now he's got...
We were ranked number 5.
Yes.
That's why he went to the Jets. That's why he got that job.
Because people didn't believe
Because he did a lot with a lot of the defense was gone.
I mean, he was like the MacGyver of defense. Him and Kyle. Boy, Kyle used to be the MacGyver of offense. But now I don't know what's going on with Kyle. He doesn't think. He's running McCaffrey to death like that. But I think the defense might not be as dramatically bad as we're thinking, or as like some of us might be thinking.
Yeah, because remember, he had to improvise on what he's going to do with the defense, and he had to do like some stunts and some blitz.
He opened up more defense. He didn't rely.
Yes.
Bethel, there needs to be something. Do not relying on the studs. Start doing you use the studs even with some of the creativity you use on defense. They should do that. They're going to have to now.
Yeah. So, because they had to actually improvise because they didn't have Nick Bosa. And then remember, a lot of the players that we had that year left because they got better contracts and more money in other places.
You can't win a Super Bowl without losing players. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's Kyle's already said we're going to work by committee on defense. So he wants everybody to know it ain't over. It's going to be a committee effort. Yeah. That is going to be so interesting.
Yeah, and then plus right now you can't even try to get anybody because, they're like the guy that you were saying, even Joe Burrows is, out for the whole year or out for I don't know how long, but they're 2-1. They still have a good record.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bengals. So everybody that has a good record is not going to
give up some
players. Yeah.
But the Saints, like Tony mentioned, actually the guy was crying about too many 49ers in his house.
Yeah, but remember, he's a one-team player, so if they want to trade him, he might retire.
I bet you're right, Bethel. I just thought about that.
Do that.
He likes Nolans. He doesn't want to leave. Who that?
Yeah, he just wants to play with one team.
Go down to the French Quarter, get something to eat. But I mean, there's a lot of players are probably attached to the city.
Didn't Gronk do that? Didn't Gronk? They were going to trade him, and he retired.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The only reason he came back because of Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
So there's a players that rather retire in that one team than rather get traded.
Yeah. And because they made their money. They're just playing now, trying to get a ring. So
yeah.
Why would I want to go there? But
the only people that won't want to actually come over here are actually people that do want to win a ring because we're 3-0.
Look at Eddie. Yeah. Pinheiro, he's with us because of that. He had choices.
Yeah. Yeah. So, there's still, and plus, they probably know who to pick up that will work in this defense.
Yes.
Remember, there were a lot of players that were like, why did they pick up this guy? And he actually worked out for us. He started making plays for us.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, what happened when they play with us, they go and get a better contract and get more money.
Yeah.
Because they actually did something in the system.
I know what you're talking about, too. The guy that we were talking about a little while ago. Bethel, we got to go. And what I'm going to do, as I say, I'm threatening to come back tomorrow, but maybe not, but I'll definitely see you Wednesday.
All right. Hit the like. And let's go Niners.
Yes, indeed. Let's go
and
Niners.
We're 3-0. Let's go, baby.
That Bethel.
Good night.
And we go out to Tennessee, where Papa Dragon is out in front fertilizing his yard. Papa, can you put that down a minute? We need to talk to you.
Yes, Rob. I put it down, and we don't fertilize in Tennessee. We just let it grow. We let it grow.
Or like
we let it fry.
Like you do is you leave that gate open.
Let it die.
Let it fry. Let it die. Any dogs that going by, let them know they can come on out here and fertilize this lawn. Pop,
Oh no, not my lawn. No dogs fertilize my lawn. I got my lawn caked up in cayenne pepper.
There you go.
You got too many people from California living here. I think dogs are people.
You know about that. Pop, you must have been in California before.
They think dogs are people.
Walking the dog and let him do that on my yard. What is wrong with you? But Papa.
No, he's a person who starts crapping all over my lawn. I'll get it next time. Okay.
Yelling at him, hey, you better come back here and pick that up.
Cayenne pepper. They get a nose for cayenne pepper. They leave me alone.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a good move. Because I don't know what is up with dogs have to sniff the ground before they dump on it. That's kind of cruel, though, Pop. You know that, don't you? But Pop,
hey, you know what? Keep your dog off my lawn. All right, what up?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how we're going to make this adjustment. Nick Bosa gone, but Pop, I know you got something creative to say about this matter, and probably a design that would probably work perfectly. What are you thinking here? Should we go into panic mode, or are we going to be okay?
I'm going into a panic mode for a different reason.
Okay.
I'm more of a big picture guy. The last time this happened to the 49ers in 2021, and happened early in the season in New York, and the year before, Saleh got passed over a head coaching job. But people were like, oh, he's got Bosa and blah, 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 blah. Well, the next year he lost Bosa, and he had to go through the year without Bosa, and he had the 5th-ranked defense.
It was 5. I was amazed. I thought it was 5. But I said, it couldn't have been 5.
And you know what happened to Saleh after that, right?
Yeah, he's on his way.
Exactly. That's what I'm worried about.
Well,
I mean, I didn't have any delusions of grandeur, honestly. I mean, the 3-0 start. I mean, you're winning by just
a
fortunate
thumbnail
plays.
Yeah.
Look, you got rid of Moody, which was shocking at the same time, but necessary.
Yeah.
McCaffrey is just really been your only offensive threat for the most part, although Pearsall is emerging.
I mean, really well. In fact, you got to mention McCaffrey in that. I mean Pearsall in that sentence, Bob. He's been every bit as instrumental as McCaffrey.
He has. I told y'all draft night. I told y'all Pearsall can play.
I know. CJ.
Don't get it twisted.
What's his name over in Texas?
People get that shit twisted.
Stroud was sick when the 49ers picked up.
Yeah.
I didn't know what's wrong with them. Now I know that boy can play some football. Damn.
People make the mistake of trying to compare Pearsall to Weddle and people like that. No. Pearsall is like Amon-Ra. He is.
Yes.
He can play. It's you don't think he should be all this, and all of a sudden he's catching this ball, catching that ball. Before you know, he's got like 10 catches.
Difficult catches.
Pearsall can play.
And a great route runner.
Pearsall can play.
Knows how to handle his quarterback. Quarterback's in trouble, come back.
Now, Pearsall, if he can, like I said, if he can stay healthy, and if he can stay bullet-free, he should have a very good career overall.
That's forever going to be a joke.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a backhanded joke, but you got to look at it. I mean, this is Bosa's 3rd ACL. I've never heard somebody blow on 3 ACL.
Did he? Ohio State, did he do it too?
No, high school.
Oh, it was high school. I know it was somewhere between high school. Yeah. So Nick's knees.
No, Ohio State was abdomen.
Yeah, that's right. It took him out. Yeah. So it's like now you got to be concerned with Bosa. Can he still handle
is all that working out and supplements catching up to his body? Because human body's not meant to carry that kind of weight, that kind of muscle weight.
I know, right?
And he looks like a superhero. So
he really does. I mean, him and
you got to worry about exactly. As far as moving forward, well, there's nobody on the free agent market. And it's not like anybody's going to be in a big hurry to help us out.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, we just showed up to New Orleans and took over their stadium. And I don't see how we can expect
it's still mad.
Come in your house. I'll see how we're going to come in your house, rub our boots all over your white couches with our muddy shoes. and then
you go call me and ask me to come join you? I don't think so.
You come up in your house like Rick James. Come up in your house like Rick James and start taking stuff.
I've never seen anybody do a Cam Ward, though. I mean, Cam was just all upset. Cam. God.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's
one of those things where it's like...
One of the 5 fingers straight in the face. Slap!
Get your punk ass up. Get your punk ass up.
That's. I saw that yesterday. Pop, you have too much fun. The clock runs out. Pop, I might be back tomorrow though, looking for you. All right. And keep them dogs off your yard.
What?
Yeah.
Would I get 2 minutes?
I did go by fast. I guess it was, Bob, I mean, you got too much good things to say. And you know clock's going to run out. If Dr. Martin, definitely that day
Can I
after.
get my shout outs out real quick, Ronbo?
Real quick.
Can I get my shout out?
Go ahead.
Just real quick, man. I just want to shout out, the Bosa family. Big Show, Jalen, Tony in Hawaii, Tony down under Trey, Smooth, Phil. I haven't heard from Phil in a while. It'd be nice to get some of his insight, his endless optimism. It'd be fantastic. Ellie, Sharon's mom, Evan, Alan, Jack, Maddie, Dark Ones, Good Sandwich, Frank, and let's see, Triple A, that gold and red bastard, Nina Bryan, Donut Tanisha.
Yeah, that was me that pooped on your lawn.
Was it you?
Bob, wrap this up. We got to go. Bob.
Niner Mike and Janelle, shout out to all you guys, man. You know what? I don't know how we're going to do it, but we got to keep one game at a time, baby. One game at a time.
All right. All right, Bob. Have a great night.
We'll
My best to Bam. Boom and Miss
the
Dragon.
line.
All right. Night.
Go down there and try out, Ronbo.
Jesus. Brian, shame on you. How could you do that to Bob's lawn?
I had to go. Sorry,
nature calls. What can one do? Brian, I mean, this situation for what it is, it's as a 49er fan, we're going to have to start to develop a really thick skin. I mean, you've always got to be ready for the worst things that can happen.
But we shouldn't have our fans saying that we need to get rid of Nick Bosa and trade him.
I'm not supporting that. No.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. And is it his fault that a 300-some-pound man fell on him?
He got chop blocked. That dude hit him low. Because we were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah, it was kind of dirty. Yeah. And to be quite honest with you, Ronbo, you remember when Ayuk got hurt? He got hit kind of low, too.
Oh.
That was a little dirty, too.
And Nick got bent at least in the direction of the leg, but Ayuk got hit the opposite way. I thought he was done. They showed that, and you could see that hit from the side, that leg just completely collapsed. And it collapsed against, I hate watching gruesome injuries like that. Ooh, that was frightening.
Yeah.
But here he is back in a couple of weeks.
And I felt and I felt bad for Connor yesterday too. That was pretty gnarly.
Ankle. No, not a knee. It's an ankle. But it's season ending though. But you can come back from that.
Oh yeah. And you got dumbass Gina D in here saying we're going to put up more points on the Cardinals now. Well, of course you are, because now they don't have Connor, you moron.
I don't understand why. It's going to be funny. They still got Kyler Murray out there, and they're going to readjust. Yeah. They have that other running back wasn't so bad. So, GD, good luck with that while you're talking trash. that ain't going to be no cakewalk. God.
They actually, honestly, do you think when he went down, they actually started playing better?
Hey,
they look tough.
If Harrison, I think it's Harrison Jr., if he stops dropping the ball, Brian, we lose.
I know, but hey, you gotta give a shout out to Fred Warner for putting the fear of God in him. If he
Fred, what did he say? Ball, I know Fred said something to him when he walked by too. You better not. I can see Fred now.
Well,
You're damn right. You better not catch that ball.
Did you see when Harrison dropped that ball and Fred just kind of crossed his arms and kind of danced around him like, "Oops, you should have got that. But if you would have, I would have laid you out."
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Fred told, you made the right decision. Fred's a fake fiend. So, if he doesn't miss catches, he can beat you.
Sometimes it's just pure intimidation rather than hitting a guy, you know?
Brian, you played ball before. You know what? That is the thing right there. You hit a guy pretty good after he makes a couple of receptions. He starts to hear footsteps. There's nothing the mind can do. Guys can talk about how brave they are. Some guys are badasses, and they go up into no man's land or what we call the kill zone, and they make that catch anyway. Get jacked up. And some guys get up and do the same thing with you.
I used to just love telling guys, I'm here all day. That's right. I'm here all day.
The George Kittle shot when he's talking to Buda Baker.
Love doing that.
Oh, God.
But,
yes.
Ronbo, I don't know if I want Brock Purdy playing when we go to L.A.
How come?
You know?
How come?
Well, I'm worried about that. Well, that L.A. Flooring, I don't even call it turf. It's just flooring down there.
I know. It's just fake grass over concrete. I hate artificial surfaces.
Yeah. I'm not excited about Brock coming back that week, and they're going to put him on that horrible L.A. turf.
Well, they plan on letting him play this week. Yeah. So there's no way he's going to escape L.A. Brian, you know what? Brock's going to – remember Puka Nacua? No, if the 49ers sign him to that money, they'll never contend again. You know Brock hears those things. He heard that. I remember that. So I know he does. He can't wait to play against the Rams. And Demo can't either.
There's no way that they can give Brock another week off. There's just no way.
I know. Mac's hurt anyway. He needs some time to heal.
Yeah. Well, what happened to Mordecai or any of the other guys we had? Is Mordecai gone?
I asked about that yesterday. It seems somebody explained that he got a settlement of some kind, and so he's ineligible to return, as is the other guy, the coach's son as well.
I mean, as much as I love winning, do you think this game is necessary to put our hurt players out there when we should be maybe choking into the practice guys or whatever?
Well, all we have is hurt guys now. You know what? Everybody's playing next week is going to be Brock's marginal, but I mean everybody else is healthy. You got KB, you got DeMarcus coming back. Ricky's fine. Robinson and CMC, they're fine. I'm just used to our guys being all bandaged up and hard to play. Coming out there looking like the American flag. Those guys holding the flag up, bandages around their head, and got a crutch, and coming out on the field. Boy, you talk about standing ovation. Everybody be standing for the 49ers. Go Niners! God!
And as much crap as Kyle and John get, you got to give them props for the guys that they got in the draft, or we'd be screwed right now. Honestly,
true, Brian.
I
agree, Brian. We got to stop. I'm going to tell you what, as I keep telling you, I might be back tomorrow. It's making me crazy. I want to see what happens between now and tomorrow. Otherwise, Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, happy Victory Monday to you,
Ronbo, I forgot about that. It is Victory
Monday. And you guys all have a good night. I'll talk to you later, Ronbo. Take care, man.
Looking forward to it. Keep working them trolls in the chat. Night, Brian.
That's what I do.
You do it well, too. Night, fam.
See you guys.
Lorenzo.
What's up, Ronbo?
Let me sing for you. Let me sing it for you, Lorenzo. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. And that cues Lorenzo.
Ronbo, I was going to turn over a new leaf and lay off of them this year, but fuck them Cowboys. I figure they got it pretty tough as it is already.
They
without
do,
my help,
Lorenzo. They are doomed. They suck.
I don't know how much better I can feel anymore. They're going to suck, and they know it. I know it. Everybody knows it.
They could go 2-14. No, 2-15. I don't know who they're going to beat. God.
It'd be like kicking a dead dog or something,
It's mean. They look pathetic out there. They're just ridiculous. They quit is what they did. And Lorenzo, if you worked for Jerry Jones, would you still be enthusiastic about coming to work? Shh, man, I'd be calling in sick as a football player. I don't think I can make it in the office today. What? Yeah, I don't feel well. God.
Yeah.
Lorenzo, but we got our own set of problems. But do we? Lorenzo.
Yeah, that whole Nick thing sucks. Yeah, it's but I wasn't going to call in because I thought I was like, but after hearing everybody, we do, I should know that. We got a damn good team,
Yeah, we got to stay up on that. It's too early in the season, Lorenzo, to quit. I mean, come on, Niners, we can do this. You know, Nick went down before. We still got other players out there.
Yeah. But boy, he does. He is a blue chip for sure. You know.
Yeah, he makes it easier for sure. So.
Yeah, he's done nothing almost.
Man. We got
like,
14 weeks of football, though, fam. I can't. This is too much season. I can't throw my hands up in there and say, fuck it.
Yeah. Everybody loses somebody, you know?
Yeah, or something. Yeah. But, Salah's out there. That's our saving grace. We got one of the best defensive minds in football. So, he'll figure it out.
Yeah, we got a good team. We got a good team. We got a good, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Just not as good.
Even the kids we got are pretty talented. As long as you put them in a position as a coach, that's your job. Yeah. Put them in a position to win. They can get it done.
Yeah, like they said, this guy said before, and I said before, we got a badass rookie class, though.
Yeah. Last year's class and this year's class. Mustafa's gonna be back soon too. We got guys coming back that are a whole nother team. So man.
And find a way to coach around, missing Bosa, I would imagine, Huffman good that day. God, he was just always.
Bryce went off, didn't he? He knew he was being depended upon. Yeah.
And he was just right there off of, Murray. Almost every play, he just was almost getting him. I was like, get him! No, he got away again. But
kind of know that's pressure, though. That's good. That works.
Yeah, Tyler felt it. He felt it towards the end there. Yeah, right at the end.
And Upton
I like it. Yeah, I'm still, yeah. We've still got a good chance as anybody, Because hopefully that's the end of our injuries, God damn.
Lorenzo, you know better. But I hope so. God.
Yeah, major injuries anyway. Fuck, But
I tell you
we'll see what happens. I like to see that running back run a little more.
Everybody wants to see Brian Robinson some more. Kyle just can't find it in his heart to draw up some plays for Brian. I don't understand. What is he thinking about? Dude pulled off 19 yards yesterday. Why? Because the defense wasn't ready for him. They prepared for CMC all week because they know that's all they're going to see.
He runs a little bit like Mostert, kind of. You see how he runs?
Yeah.
He kind of runs a little like that. Real smooth.
Between Mostert and also Wilson, they've got that same locomotion.
Those two together.
Yeah. Look like a train coming down the track.
He's not as fast as Vermont, He's not that as fast, but he's pretty fast,
Yeah. Oh, he's big and strong. See, those are the kind of running backs, once they build up a head of steam, it's hard to bring them down. Yeah. So.
I'm liking it. I just wanted to say hi, and I was going to go to sleep. I was like, I listen to everybody. I'm like, fuck it. We're not too bad off. I was out of it.
None of us quit.
I was like,
we're up, fam. We're up for this. We ain't. This is the 49ers. They gotta go. We don't settle for it. It's not about one team.
First place in fucking West, Shit.
Damn right. I want to hold on to that. But we can't lose this week. The first time we lose, we caught. So.
Yeah, we'll win this week. Brock will be back this week. He's not going to stay out. He's like
he's getting paid too much money.
Like McCaffrey, he could probably win. You seen him running around last week.
Brian, he looks like his toe isn't bothering him. Yeah. So Mac Jones.
Yeah, he looks a little bit better than Mac Jones second half.
Yeah, but Lorenzo, I love me some Mac Jones. That dude's he's a warrior, man. That dude, Mac, what he can't make up in athleticism, he's got a lot of heart. I'll keep him.
Yeah.
What was it? We'll see.
Yeah. We got a good team. All right. You guys have a good night.
Appreciate you, Lorenzo.
Tomorrow, you said?
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Most likely Wednesday, though. But yeah. All right, Phil.
Bang. Night. Later.
Night, Lorenzo. Who else you got here? Charnal. Charnal, I haven't seen you. Charnal, come on in, man.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Charnal, you, man.
I haven't talked to you in a while, man. I kind of miss you, man. You're the greatest, man. I miss talking. I haven't talked to you in a while. I was busy. I was doing other stuff.
Life happens. You got to do it.
Hey, man, that was a great win, man.
Incredible, wasn't it?
Took down the Cardinals, 16-50, man. Eddie. Dinero.
Yeah.
Eddie with the dinero.
Dinero. Yeah, that works. Eddie, because he's straight money. Oh.
Eddie Dinero.
Hey, we got ourselves a kicker.
Show me the money. Show me the money.
They might have to next year.
Come, Eddie Dinero, show us the money, man. You got the money in your stash.
I think we only signed him for 1 year.
Show us the money.
We don't have to worry anymore, though. Jake Moody's not going to be scaring people to death. So, yeah. Eddie.
Hey, when you heard about that kick, how did you feel about that when that kick went through the uprights?
Lost my mind, but I expected it. I had the same feeling I had when Gold used to come out on the field. It's over. It is over. I knew it was over. And sure enough, right down the middle. No nearly to the left, no nearly to the right. Down the middle. Game over, baby. Go home, Cardinals. Get your ass out of here. Ah, yes. Oh. Ooh. I'm still feeling.
Hey, Ronbo, I'm doing a post-game show after the Buccaneers and Niners game.
Good.
I would love to have you on my channel, man. I don't think I've ever had you on my channel before, man.
I remember you telling me. Okay, you know what? What is your link? You got to get me a link.
SGA Sports Talk channel.
Wait, say again?
SGA Sports Talk channel. I'm at 400 and
SGA.
I'm almost at 500 subs.
All right. I think you're doing better than Rudy.
I'm at 457 subscribers right now. I need to get up to 500.
All right.
Can you help all your callers make sure I get to 500?
SGA. Say it. SGA what?
SGA Sports Talk channel.
SGA Sports Talk channel. Anything else? Is that it?
And you'll see it, and there'll be a logo. There'll be a Sharks logo on there. There'll be a Warriors logo on there. There'll be a Warriors. There'll be a Sharks logo, a Giants logo, a Warriors logo, and a Niners logo.
Fam, you hear that's Shart all wants SGA Sports Talk channel. I'll keep repeating that before we go. SGA Sports Talk channel. Hey, by the way, do you add the word channel in it too? Do you put Sports Talk channel, or is it just SGA Sports Talk?
SGA Sports Talk channel.
You do put the word channel. Okay. So it's a SGA Sports Talk channel. Right now, fam, let's get on over to Shart. Let's just gang rush him. All right? Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens. All right. I'll be over in a few. I'll be over as soon as I get done. But yeah, we're gonna win, man.
Are you gonna come on? Are you gonna come on?
Yeah, no, I'm coming. I'm after as soon as I leave here, I'm gonna go find your channel and subscribe.
Are you gonna come on the post game show after the Niner game? We're gonna do the Bucks and Niners game. I have never had you on my channel before. It's gonna be exciting.
I gotta do mine first. And it depends on what time you're on, because if we do it at the same time, it'll be a problem. But if we do it different times, yeah.
Can I come on your channel?
Of course, you always do. I mean, do I ever say anything about no? Yeah, of course.
No.
Oh, you mean simulcast?
I was thinking that. Can we do a simulcast?
How do you work that out?
No, so you go to your YouTube channel, and then you can get my YouTube channel, and you can link both of our YouTube channels together.
Will I be able to? I've never done that before. Okay, let me figure that out. All right. If I do, I won't come to your channel. I'll talk to you anyway. Okay. That would be interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have me. It's gonna be me. There's gonna be 2 other people on the channel. They're really great people. Yeah. You have never met them before. They're 2 great people that are from Niner content creators.
Okay.
I would like to introduce you to them.
Okay.
They're really nice. They're really nice people.
Shart, if they're friends of yours, of course they are. You know, I mean, you don't know anybody that's a bad person.
They're friends of mine.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I say that.
Would you like to get to me to introduce you to them?
Listen, we'll work that out and see how that works. Okay. Oh, I'd love to. If they're friends of yours, they're friends of mine. So.
Yeah, they're friends of mine. They should be friends of yours.
I think so. Shut up. We're gonna run the clock. Let me tell you what. For now, though, let me get back to you and let's set that up. All right. So we gotta go now, though.
Hey, I have a great song that's related to Mac Jones.
Okay, real
the
quick.
Eminem song.
Okay,
Guess who's back? Mac is back. Mac is back. Guess who's back? Mac is back. Mac Jones is back, baby. And the Niners got the win. We got the 1-point win. Eddie Pinero De Niro with the 51-yard field goal. Niners win. Let's go to Jacksonville. Let's go 4-0, baby. Let's go, Ronbo. Woo!
Shut up.
Let's go, Ronbo. Niners are going to win. We're going to beat Jacksonville. We're going to go 4-0, baby.
Shut up. We got to go. Hey, shut up. Let me get back to you shortly. Shut up. Have a good night.
Keep it rocking and rolling, baby.
All right.
Thanks for having me on the show, and I'll see you later, baby. Let's go, Niners!
Good night, Chano.
Good night. What's up, man? See you later, bro.
All right. He reminded me of somebody with that ending. Hey, Tony ATL. Tony. Yeah, there he is. Tony?
Ronbo?
There you are. All right. Well, Tony, get on in here, man. We weren't able to finish yesterday because you had...
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Thank you, Tony. Good evening to you.
Ronbo, in the Falcons camp, Ronbo, and I'm kind of agreeing, all that talent is our coaching. It's our coaching. It's not consistent. Zach Robinson, the offensive coordinator. Today we fired Ike Hilliard, the former receiver who was a receivers coach.
Oh.
Ronbo, they're just making him the scapegoat.
And I read somebody is being made to come out of the booth or go. Who is that?
Zach Taylor, the offensive coordinator. He's coming down to the field.
Yeah.
So, and remember, this is just his second year as an offensive coordinator. I don't know what's going on, Ron, but we got too many much weapons talent not to be consistent.
And there's no way you put up a goose egg any week against anybody. That's crazy.
And the Carolina Panthers, which they're improving, they ain't improved that much.
Yeah, they beat somebody. Oh, no. Who? They beat somebody before. No, you're the only team they beat this year, right? Seems they beat somebody else.
Yep, but they beat us last year. We wouldn't have made the playoffs anyway. The last game of the season, they beat us in the shootout in Atlanta. Last year.
This could be just one of those situations where you guys could probably, because you guys do well against Tampa Bay. That makes no sense. If you could beat Tampa Bay, you should be able to beat Carolina, right? That's one of those things.
We beat Tampa twice last year, but we already lost to them the first game of the season. They came back.
Oh, yeah. Baker Mayfield, what is with these comebacks?
Yeah. 0-2 in our division, and then we beat Minnesota. So that's not a good start.
Well, it's early in the season. A lot of teams start out this way, and they pick it up later. So,
hey, Ronbo, when Ricky Pearsall was the starting receiver, right, for you guys, who was the other starting receiver on the other side the first three games?
It was JJ, I think.
I know it was JJ for the New Orleans game.
The first week it was Watkins.
Was it JJ for the Arizona game?
Yeah, the first week it was Watkins was over there. No, Watkins never played a game. He got hurt in preseason. I think it's always been JJ and Ricky. And now it's Kendrick Bourne.
JJ didn't play the first game, though, right?
Yeah, he played the first week because he finally realized the 49ers finally gave him.
JJ's not fully healthy.
No, I know.
Because he's not putting up numbers.
Yeah, his calf is still probably not right. And then his shoulder went out after that week. And he still came back. So, I don't know how much longer he's going to be out, though.
Y'all got DeMarcus Robinson.
Yes, indeed.
Step in and ball.
Oh, Ricky, you got some help now. But KB did a good job this past week. I like Kendrick Bourne, always did. That was a tight window.
Yep. But you got Robinson, he's just like Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, I know.
So
Robinson's playing for sure. KB will be playing a third wheel because JJ is probably not playing. I don't know what's going on with him.
And I like y'all two backup tight ends, Ronbo.
Oh, Tongus and Farrell? Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. They got shut down this
past
week.
Shanahan offense.
Yeah, defense has figured that out, though.
Y'all going to be all right now. Big blow losing Bosa, though, man. That's a tough one.
See, and it's going to take a week to adjust. They did last time Bosa went out, but this is fresh. So we'll see. Robert Sala's got to come up
Where's
with
Gross
some plans.
Matos? Is he hurt? Gross
See,
Matos?
the dude is so good, Tony, but you can't
the guy
keep
that
him
should
on
be
the
stepping in
field
right
to
now with
save
both
his
down,
life.
right there.
Oh, dang. Because that dude can play.
He played at Penn State, too. So, Penn State is good for defensive players.
He's played one game this week already, and he was at the top of the stats. I said, man, look at Gross Matos. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you need him.
God. Well, let's see if we can get him on the
Texas
field.
boy was in here saying I wasn't in the chat. We were clowning him. I said, Texas boy, where you at? You blind?
He goes, he wasn't.
I said, yeah, we lost 30-0. I said, it was the quarterbacking. Our guys didn't show up to play I know they're capable of playing. I don't make excuses, Ronbo, like he does.
What I understand about his Cowboys, how did y'all get your ass handed to you in that fashion? See,
the defense ain't that good.
Well, the thing is, though, still, Dak wasn't looking all that good either. In fact,
he threw 2 picks. Two picks. One of them wasn't his fault though, but I still counted. Hey, Ronbo, something got exposed tonight, and now it's going to be on film. You remember in 2023 and 2024, Baltimore's Achilles heel was their secondary. Remember, they couldn't stop the pass.
I mean,
so they drafted that first round cornerback,
St. Brown,
last year's draft, and they drafted the free safety in the first round this year to go with the All-Pro strong safety, right?
Yeah.
But you know what, Ronbo?
They got
Baltimore can't stop the run now. It's all on film tonight.
Yeah, and you know what? I thought they were going to the Super Bowl. They ain't going to the Super Bowl. And
David Montgomery, 151 yards rushing, and he didn't even have 20 carries.
Was that him running down the field with all the Ravens chasing him?
Yeah, no. AFC teams, they're going to pick up on that film when they see this film on this game.
Hey, have they played the Chargers yet?
Nope.
No. Oh, that's going to be a bloodbath.
And then, some of those guys in the front seven, like Roquan Smith, who's an All-Pro, they're getting old too, Ronbo. I didn't think of that. They're getting older.
I know. Roquan's been around.
They were gashing them. If you saw their game right up the middle. David Montgomery, like on a 60-yard run right up the middle. Then he had another 40-yard run on the outside of them. They can't stop the run, Baltimore. And now everybody knows it because everybody saw tonight.
I know, but Sonics and Knuckles beat people up like that. I don't care how good you are. But
they're not going to the Super Bowl if they can't stop the run.
Oh, no. They're not. I got them out now. No way. You don't get beat by as you did in that first week against Josh Allen and company with that kind of a lead. What happened? Now we know.
Yep, can't stop the run.
Or anything else.
Can't stop the run. And don't they play Kansas City next week?
They're going to lose. I don't know. But the Ravens are not – you're not going to go away without any defense. And they used to have a good defense. That year they should have went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And Pittsburgh been giving up a lot of points, Ron. I don't get it.
Strange. Everybody's talking about that. That's what they used to be their hallmark.
I know they're gonna have to fix that.
Is TJ still playing?
They're gonna have to fix that real good. I know Baltimore's defensive coaches are concerned about that run defense. They were horrible. They were horrible.
Who was out running down the field with all the Ravens chasing him, but they caught him right toward the goal line?
That was David Montgomery.
That's Montgomery. Montgomery, you need to lose a little weight. You look a little chubby anyway. Boy, you should have got away.
Right up the middle. Right up the middle.
Kept going. Oh, wow, the time's up.
Yeah.
Tony, time's up. I might be back tomorrow because I'm having fun talking football now.
Who do y'all play Sunday, Ronbo?
Who? What? Oh, who do we play?
Who do y'all play Sunday?
Listen, Julio's playing. No, we play Jacksonville. Yeah.
Oh, the game before the Rams. Don't sleep on Jacksonville.
I told people about that.
Yep.
I agree.
And get after Trevor Lawrence. Get after his ass. Get after him.
Get after him, too. All right, Tony. Always fun. I'll see you pop maybe tomorrow, but most likely on Wednesday.
All right, sir. I'll see you later in the week. Let's see if there's any more news. We just want this mass unit to stop. Now, I want teams to be healthy.
Oh, I know. Won't stop. All right, Tony. Appreciate you.
All right, take care, sir.
You too. Have a great night. Oh, man. And Tony's right, man. Everybody getting, I mean, not only us is getting hurt. There's a lot of teams around the league getting tore up. I'm reading about offensive linemen going down for the year and others. I'm saying, I feel sorry for us, but good Lord. This is football. That's the way it is. It's a war of attrition. Whoever ends the season with the most bodies healthy will most likely get to the promised land. Hey, 49 Browns, it's Cards versus Sea Turkeys Thursday in Phoenix. Who you got? You know what? Gene D, I hate to admit, but that Seahawks defense is they are rough. But without Connor, they got a little bit of an edge. With that other running back they got, though, tell you, Brian, maybe, I've not been drinking. Maybe, Conor Murray can still give him fits. But if I had to bet, and I do not, I'm not betting anymore. I quit that. Anyway, I would probably bet on the Hawks. Brian, thanks for the contribution. I shall see you guys possibly tomorrow, but most likely on Wednesday. All right. Thanks for the contributions, fam. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to see you as soon as possible. Don't forget to subscribe. We want to keep you in the family, please. And don't forget to call in when you do.